You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, Counter Spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into our time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
A very special edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox here, all about Easter. In this episode of the program, we're just gonna play a lot of different Easter shows because Easter moves every year. Let's start off by going out with Jack Benny. This episode goes all the way back to April 10th, 1955, and the Easter Parade.
The Jack Benny Program, transcribed and presented by Lucky Strike, the cigarette that tastes better.
Light up a lucky.
It's light up time.
Be happy, go lucky.
It's light up time. For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike.
Relax. It's light up time.
This is Don Wilson, friends. And you know, the right time for a Lucky is any time you feel like enjoying a really great cigarette. The right place? Well, that's any place you happen to be at the time. It's true, you can depend on a Lucky to give you better taste every time it's light-up time. That's because of the truly fine tobacco that goes into every Lucky Strike cigarette. LSMFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Tobacco that's light and mild and naturally good tasting. And then that fine tobacco is toasted. It's toasted to taste better, cleaner, fresher, smoother. So when you buy your next pack or carton of cigarettes, remember, Lucky's taste better. Matter of fact, a Lucky is the best tasting cigarette you ever smoked.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike.
Right now.
Light up a Lucky.
It's light up time.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Rochester, Dennis Day, Bob Crosby, the Sportsman Quartet, and yours truly, Don. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Easter Sunday, and in cities all over the country, people are parading. Right now in Beverly Hills, Jack is getting ready for his stroll down Wilshire Boulevard, as is his custom every Easter. At the moment, he's taking a shower, and Rochester is laying out his clothes.
Mr. Benny's been in that shower a long time, but he always stays in there pretty long. He'd get through sooner if he'd sing in the shower like everybody else instead of playing his violin. But it was pretty clever the way he tied that brush on the end of his violin bow. I'll bet Hyphens can't play Love and Bloom and scrub his back at the same time.
Oh, Rochester. Rochester.
Yes, boss?
I'm through with my shower. Hand me my towel.
Your towel?
All right, the Statler's. Don't be so technical when I'm freezing.
Here you are, and here's your shorts.
Thanks. Gee, that shower was invigorating. You know, Rochester, since I've been dieting, I feel like a new man. I look so much trimmer, don't I?
You look about the same to me, boss.
Oh, don't be silly. I bet I lost a lot of weight. I'll get on the scale and show you. Let's see, here's the card. Let me see what it says. You would be a financial success if you weren't such a spendthrift.
Oh, scale, calm down.
And here's my weight. 102 pounds. Rochester, this scale is way off.
I could have told you that when you read your fortune.
Never mind. Let's check this scale. Rochester, you get on. See how much you weigh, will you?
Okay, let's see if I got a penny. Yeah, here's one. Well, my weight is correct.
What does the card say on the other side?
Let's see. Tell the previous spendthrift he put in a slug.
Well, it's my scale. I can do what I want. Now, Rochester, did you lay out my clothes?
Yes, sir. Your blue suit is on the bed.
My blue suit? No, I wore that in the Easter parade last year. I better wear something else. Answer the door, Rochester. I'll pick out a suit.
Yes, sir.
Rochester always tries to make me look so conservative. This is the Easter parade. I should wear something springy. Let's see, what could I know, I'll wear my white suit. I bet it's as good as the year I put it away.
Boss, Miss Livingston is here.
Oh, yeah, she's walking in the Easter parade with me. Tell her I'll be right out.
Okay. What are you putting on that white suit for?
I'm going to wear it in the parade.
But, boss, I think the blue one would look a lot...
Rochester, I'm going to wear the white suit, and that settles it.
Okay.
Is he ready, Rochester?
He will be in a few minutes. Say, Miss Livingston, that's a beautiful dress you've got on.
Well, thank you, Rochester.
Oh, hello, Mary. Happy Easter.
Happy... Jack, you're not going to wear that white suit.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
I haven't seen one like that since Admiral Byrd came back from the South Pole.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you're going to wear it, at least wipe that tomato soup satin off the lapel.
That tomato soup what? Well, I've heard everything. Wipe that tomato soup satin?
Tomato soup stain off the lapel.
Well, what for? From a distance, it'll look like a red carnation. Now, come on, Mary, let's go. See you later, Rochester.
Goodbye, boss. Goodbye, Miss Livingston.
Bye, Rochester. By the way, aren't you going out walking in the Easter parade?
Yeah, but first I got to make a call to a girl I have a blind date with. I got to tell her about a change in plans.
Change in plans?
Yeah, I told her to be on the corner of 6th and Central and look for a man wearing a white suit.
Oh, so that's why. Well, wear our blue one. It's your turn to be conservative. Come on, Mary, let's go.
Gee, there are a lot of people out walking on Wilshire Boulevard.
Yeah. You know, this is a wonderful time of the year. I know there's something in the air, a spirit of awakening, of romance. Makes me feel so young. And you know what they say, Mary? In the spring, a young man's fancy turns to love.
Give me your hand, Jack.
Gee, do you feel romantic, too?
No, we're coming to a curb, and I don't want you to fall on your face. Jack, look who's coming this way. Isn't that one of the boys in your Beavers Club?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's little Joey Hudson.
Well, hello, Joey.
Hello, Miss Livingston.
Hello, Joey.
Hello, Mr. Benny. Hey, dig that crazy carnation.
See, I told you, Mary.
Say, that's a mighty cute rabbit you have there.
Yes, it's my Easter bunny. I'm taking him over to Mr. Benny's house to feed him.
To my house to feed them? Why?
My father says you've got more lettuce than anyone in Beverly Hills.
Goodbye, Joey.
Goodbye, Miss Livingston. Goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Goodbye. You know, Mary, strolling down the boulevard today reminds me of that picture we saw a few years ago with Judy Garland and Fred Astaire.
Oh, you mean Easter Parade?
Yeah, that's the one. Remember at the start of the picture when Fred was walking along Fifth Avenue singing that song, and the people answered him? How did that song go again?
Never saw such a lovely day. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
It's such fun just to nod and say Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
My, oh me, there's so much to see as you stroll the avenue. And you greet all the friends you meet.
Happy Easter to you.
Isn't it nice, Mary? They all answered us, just like they did in the picture.
Yeah.
Say, Mary, isn't that Bob Crosby and his wife?
Where?
Walking on the other side of the street.
Oh, yes.
Well, hurry up. Let's cross the street and join them.
But, Jack, it's the Easter Parade, and maybe they'd rather walk alone.
Oh, don't be silly, Mary. Bob would be insulted if he thought we saw him and didn't say hello.
Say, June, isn't that Mary Livingston across the street there?
Why, yes. It does look like Mary. But I wonder who that is with her.
Well, I don't know, but from here he looks like Admiral Byrd. Say, whoever he is, he's trying to attract our attention. He's waving his hand.
Now he's waving his hat.
Now he's waving his hair. It's Jack. Yeah, I'm amazed that he's this far down on Wilshire. He usually never gets past the California Bank.
Gee, Bob, I hope he doesn't join us.
Well, why?
Well, I like Jack. But look at the way he's dressed.
Well, just keep walking straight ahead, and we'll pretend that we haven't even seen him.
Oh, Bob! Bob!
Keep walking, honey. There are a lot of Bobs.
Oh, Bob Crosby!
Keep walking, honey. There's another Bob Crosby in Encino.
Oh, Bing's brother.
He's got me.
Well, hello, kids.
Why, Jack Benny of all people. Gee, what a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, June. Say, that's a beautiful outfit you've got on. That mink stole is just exquisite.
It sure is. Is it new?
Oh, no. Bob bought it for me when he was with Campbell's Soup.
With Campbell's Soup?
You know, the outfit that made your carnation.
Oh.
Well, we better be running along now.
Yes, Bob.
But aren't you going to walk with us?
Oh, gee, we'd love to, Jack, but the kids are home all alone. We just got to get back to them. See you later.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Walking with you side by side, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Fills my chest with so much pride, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
My, oh me, there's so much to see as you stroll the avenue.
And you greet all the friends you meet.
Happy Easter to you.
That was nice running into Bob and June. Huh?
Yes, it was.
Gee, what perfect weather. Spring, the skies are clear, the flowers are blooming, the sun is shining.
Hey, look who's here, my violin teacher.
Bonjour, Monsieur Benny.
Well, Professor LeBlanc, this is the third year in a row we've met in the Easter Parade.
You, I meet. Heifetz is always on the other side of the street.
What's the difference? We're both violinists. Oh, by the way, Professor, this is Miss Livingston. She was at the house the last time you gave me a lesson. Remember?
How could I forget? She applied the tourniquet to my wrist.
Oh, yes, that was such an unfortunate accident.
Unfortunate? Yes. Accident? No. Well, I must go now.
All right, Professor. Don't forget my lesson next Thursday and have a nice Easter.
Goodbye, Monsieur Benny.
Goodbye. Mary, I can't understand why he hates to give me violin lessons.
I can't understand it either. You play beautifully.
Well, Huh? Mary, that was sweet. What made you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Just an impulse. Yesterday, I kicked a cop in the pants.
Sometimes you have to let yourself go, you know. Anyway, Mary, we're certainly running into a lot of people we know, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter!
You're so cute in that old white suit. Happy Easter.
Hey, that's
Happy
nice.
Easter! My, oh me, there's so much to see as you stroll the avenue.
And you greet all the friends you meet.
Happy Easter to you.
Well, Don Wilson.
Hello, Jack. Hello, Mary.
Say, Don, would you like to walk down Wilshire Boulevard with us?
Well, I'd love to, Mary, but I'm on the other side of the street.
Oh, yes. Lift your stomach, Don. Here comes a bus. See you later. Come on, Mary. Yum, bum, 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 ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. Say, Mary, have you got a cigarette?
Oh, sure, Jack. I have some right here. Oh, gee, I forgot to put them in my purse.
Well, here's the drugstore. I'll step in and get some.
Okay.
Oh, clerk.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Ways of weight, shaving cream, Kleenex.
No. I'd like to buy some...
Magazines, aspirin, sunglasses, wife savers.
No. All I want is...
Alka-Seltzer, Tootsie Rolls, whiting paper.
I can't go into one store... Hold it, mister, hold it. As long as you're guessing and playing games, I'll give you a hint as to what I want. Now, what do you do that relaxes you and gives you pleasure?
I take off my girdle. What do you do?
Well, if you must know, I smoke a Lucky Strike.
Well, why didn't you say so? You want a pack of Lucky Strikes?
Yeah.
Here you are.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. Don't go yet.
Huh?
Aren't you going to open your pack of Luckies here?
Well, if you want me to, certainly. There you are. Goodbye.
Not yet.
Oh.
Aren't you going to take out a Wookie?
But...
I make all my customers do it.
Well, okay. There.
See how the tobacco holds together? Wookies are made from long strands of fresh, clean, good-tasting tobacco. That's why Lucky Strikes are my favorite brand.
Well, good. And thank you for showing me. Happy Easter.
Jack, you got the cigarettes?
Yes. Come on, Mary. Let's keep walking.
Never saw such a lovely day. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
It's such fun just to nod and say Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
My, oh me, there's so much to see as you stroll the avenue.
And you greet all the friends you meet.
Happy Easter to you.
Well, Mr. Kitzel! Mr. Kitzel, it's nice running into you today.
Unusual pleasure, Mr. Benny. And how are you, Miss Livingston?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Mr. Kitzel, you certainly look nice in those striped pants, cutaway coat, and top hat.
Thank
It's
you.
just right for Easter.
Oh, thank you. But you know, I'm also wearing it for sentimental reasons.
Oh.
This is the suit in what I got married.
Oh, when you got married?
Yeah.
Gee, that must have been about 20 years ago.
Yeah, funny how a little thing like that sticks with you.
Yes.
Oh, my, I'll never forget that ceremony. When they said, if anyone has any objection to this marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah?
A voice from the back hollered, don't marry her.
Oh, my goodness, who was it?
Me, I'm a ventriloquist.
Oh, Mr. Kitzel, you're joking.
Unfortunately.
Oh, well, Mr. Kitzel, it was a pleasure running into you on Easter, but we've got to be moving along.
Goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Kitzel.
Goodbye.
You know, Mary, it's always nice running into Mr.
Kitzel, he seems so cheerful and... Hey, look, Mary, there's a photographer taking pictures of couples on the street.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to have him take our picture.
Oh, no, Jack. I'm not going to have a picture taken with you wearing that suit.
All right, I'll have one taken myself. Oh, Mister. I'd like to have my picture taken.
Well, good. Just stand over there, Admiral.
I'm not Admiral Byrd. Now, how would you like me to pose?
Well, first I'd better line you up. There, that does it. Now, would you mind rolling your trousers up above the knees?
Why, do you want to see my legs in the picture?
No, but the less I get of that suit, the better.
Now, wait a minute. I've had enough insults from you.
Hold still. I've got you in focus. Now, open your mouth and smile.
Like this?
Righty.
Why do you want my mouth open so wide?
The less I get of that face, the better, too.
Now, cut that out. If you're a photographer, I'm a monkey's uncle.
You have a penis.
Come on, Mary. I'll get my picture taken some other time. How a guy like that ever expects people...
Jack, roll down your pants leg.
Well, come on, Mary. We'll walk as far as La Brea.
Bun.
Huh?
Come here a minute.
Me?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mary. Yes?
What are you doing?
We're just strolling along in the Easter parade.
How far you going?
To La Brea.
That's fine.
What?
You said you was going to La Brea, and I said that's fine.
Well, wait a minute. Aren't you going to try to talk me out of it?
Not me. This is my day off.
Oh.
Well, happy Easter.
Well, same to you. Same to you. Come on, Mary.
What happened?
Nothing. It's all right. We can go to La Brea. Come on.
Never saw such a lovely day. Happy Easter. It's such fun just to nod and say Happy Easter.
And you greet all the friends you meet.
Happy Easter to you.
Dennis!
Hello, Dennis.
Hello, Mary.
Hey, Dennis, you having a nice Easter?
Oh, sure. I colored Easter eggs all morning, and then I hid them.
Uh-huh.
And then I told my mother to go look for them.
Ooh, that must have been fun.
Oh, no, it was a mess. The eggs splattered all over my mother's new dress, her 2 nightgowns, and 6 of my father's shirts.
Well, Dennis, where'd you hide the eggs?
In the washing machine.
In the washing machine?
Yeah, it was awful.
Dennis, I don't understand this. Colored Easter eggs shouldn't splatter. How long did you boil them?
Oh, boil them!
Dennis, Jack and I are walking down as far as La Brea. Would you like to join us?
Sure, I'm not stuck up.
Well, that's mighty decent of you.
Say, Dennis, while we're walking along, why don't you sing something?
Well, do you think it'll be all right? I mean, here on the street?
Well, sure. Everybody feels good today. It's Easter. They're all singing.
Okay. In your Easter
frills upon it. You'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover, and when they look you over, I'll be the proudest fellow in the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographers will snap us, and you'll find that you're in the rotogravure. Oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographers will snap us, and you'll find that you're in the rotogravure. Oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter
One tiny burning ember from a campfire, a lighted and discarded match, or cigarette left to smolder or thrown from a car window can cause a frightfully destructive forest fire. So help prevent forest fires that destroy millions of acres of timberland, cripple watersheds, and blast our natural resources that are so urgently needed. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Thank you. Jack will be back in just a minute, friends, but first, let's hear that catchy Lucky Strike Light Up Time tune again.
Light up, Lucky.
It's light up time.
Be happy, go lucky.
It's light up time for the taste that you like. Light up a Lucky Strike.
Relax. It's light up time.
Yes, sir. When it's light up time for you, light up a Lucky. You couldn't make a better choice. Here's why. Lucky Strike is the cigarette of fine, light, naturally good-tasting tobacco. And Lucky Strike is the cigarette that's toasted to taste even better. Fine tobacco, and it's toasted. That adds up to real deep-down smoking enjoyment for you. So be happy. Go Lucky. Buy a carton and try 'em out. When you light up, I'll bet you find a Lucky is the best-tasting cigarette you ever smoked.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike.
Right now.
Light up a Lucky.
It's light up time.
Is that you, boss?
Yes, Rochester, I'm back.
How was the Easter parade?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Everybody was dressed so nice. I ran into so many people I know. You know, I walked so far my feet hurt.
They do?
Yes. I think I'll soak them in some hot water. Bring me that big pan in the kitchen.
I'm sorry, boss, but somebody else is already using that pan.
Who?
The sound man. His feet hurt worse than yours.
Oh, yeah. Good night, folks.
The Jack Benny program is written by Sam Perrin, Milt Josephsberg, George Balzer, John Tackerberry, Al Gordon, Hal Goldman, and produced and transcribed by Hilliard Marks.
In about a month from the day this program was originally broadcast, it would be the end of the Jack Benny program on radio. April 10th, 1955, 70 years ago, Jack Benny here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, our Easter special. And coming up next, Lucille Ball, Richard Denning, and My Favorite Husband. Thanks for joining us for our Easter special Classic Radio Theater. Let's go back 74 years now, March 24th, 1951. You know, clothes are a big part of Easter. At least they always were. Everybody had to get their Easter outfits. And so did Liz Cooper. Lucille Ball, Richard Denning, and My Favorite Husband.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, it's the Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. Transcribed and brought to you by the Jell-O family of red letter desserts.
Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O. Yum, yum, yum. Jell-O puddings. Yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
And now Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper. Two people who live together and like it. And now let's look in on the Coopers. Tonight we're going to ask you to go back with us to an evening 2 weeks ago. George and Liz are entertaining George's boss, Mr. Atterbury, and his wife, Iris. Dinner is over and the group has just settled down in the living room.
Oh, gee, that was a delicious dinner, Liz.
Ah, thank you, honey baby doll. That's why I love you. Because you say such sweet things to me. Give me a kiss.
All right.
Ooh. What a disgusting exhibition.
It is not, Rudolph. You should try acting like that.
All right. Come here, Liz.
Not with her.
Oh.
I'm sorry if I overdid it, Mr. Atterbury, but I'm feeling mellow toward George tonight. He promised to buy me the Easter hat I want.
Easter? Is it almost Easter time again?
Of course, Iris. It's a week from tomorrow.
I didn't know that.
Didn't know it? How could you miss all the ads?
So that's what's been cut out of our paper before I get.
Lotus bud.
Tell me, girl, has Christmas been here yet?
Oh, you're a scream. George, did you actually promise to buy Liz an Easter hat?
Well, sure.
Without putting up a struggle?
Yes.
You're something of an idiot, aren't you, boy?
Well, but what's the harm in buying a little hat?
When you've been married as long as I have, you'll know that a woman can parlay a bonnet into a whole spring wardrobe.
Liz, is that true?
Absolutely not. Although, come to think of it, the straw hat I picked out won't go with my last year's outfit at all.
I rest my case.
Sorry, Liz, I'm not going to get stung for a whole outfit.
But, George, what am I going to wear in the Easter parade?
A new hat, and that's all.
Well, all right, but I'm liable to collect a crowd.
Yeah. She'll really be the grandest lady in the Easter parade.
Iris, what's happened? When George and I were first married, I got a complete new outfit every Easter.
So did I, girl.
George used to say he liked to show off my cute little figure.
So did Rudolph.
Whatever happened to those husbands?
The same thing that happened to those cute little figures.
What?
Rudolph. Touché, Mr. Atterbury.
What do you mean? What happened to our figures? I'll have you know I can still wear a size 12.
Me too.
Iris, Liz isn't talking about her shoe size.
Neither am I.
I have exactly the same measurements as the day George and I were married.
Oh, now, let's face it, honey. We've all put on a little weight in the interim.
That's not the only place.
Just never mind. George, do you remember that blue dress I had the first Easter we were married?
Yeah.
Well, I still have it, and I'm going up right now and put it on, and it'll fit perfectly, too.
Oh, Liz, it doesn't matter.
I'll show you. Come on, Iris. I know that dress is here some... Oh, here it is.
Oh, look at the cut of it, Liz.
Yeah, it's been up here so long it's back in style again.
You know, you're right.
The idea of George thinking I couldn't get into this dress. See how easily it slips down over my shoulders, and down over my waist, and down over my... down over my... down over my...
What's the matter, girl?
I've hit a snag.
Yeah.
Never mind. The dress has shrunk, that's all.
Girl, this is Iris. Save that propaganda for the boys. Admit it, you put on weight in the hips.
I prefer to think of it as a little avoirdupois on the back of my lap.
Well, whatever you call it, it's still in the way. The dress won't come down over your hips.
Look, maybe if you pull on the bottom of the skirt and I hold my breath, we can do it.
Well, all right, girl, I'll try.
Okay, pull. Pull some more.
Pulling. It's too bad we don't have a big shoehorn. Hold your breath. There.
Phew. I did it. Come on, let's go down and show George.
Hold it, girl.
What's the matter?
You have a bad case of gaposis.
Huh?
You aren't zipped up the side.
Oh, I thought it was too easy. Zip me up, please.
Okay. Yeah. There's something in the way.
What?
You. Hold your breath again.
Okay.
There. We made it. Now, don't dare exhale until we go down and show you to the boys. Come on.
George, boy, what's taking the girls so long up there?
Oh, who knows?
Here we are.
Liz, my gosh, you made it. You got into that dress.
She's got you, boy.
Oh, I'm amazed. Oh, I never thought you could do it. Did you have any trouble, Liz?
No, it was a cinch.
Gee, how long's it been since you wore that, Liz?
10 years.
Well, Liz's voice has changed.
Liz, is something wrong?
Nope.
Are you holding your breath?
No.
I might have known.
Gad, look at her face. I've never seen such an interesting shade of blue.
Okay, she's in the dress, George. I guess she proved her point. Come on, Liz, let's go take it off.
No, wait. I want to look at Liz some more. I think it's remarkable that she hasn't gained an ounce in 10 years.
Yes, come on, Liz.
You keep out of this, Lotus Bud.
You're sure you're not holding your breath, Liz?
No. Well, let's go.
No. Stick around, Liz. I want to admire you in that dress. Oh, just stand there and let me look at you.
Oh, dear.
cheap material.
Well, Liz, I guess you'll have to admit you've gained a little weight.
Well...
Too bad, girls. George and I had just decided if you actually had the same figures you did 10 years ago, we were going to buy you both new Easter outfits.
You were?
We were? Oh, yes, we were.
Well, too bad. Better luck next Easter.
Oh, nuts.
Wait a minute. It's still a deal.
What do you mean?
There's still time. If Iris and I reduce until we have those measurements again, can we have new Easter outfits?
Yeah.
Well, can we?
Huh?
I guess we're in for it, George. But let's get a few things straight. Just what size do you girls plan to diet back to?
12.
Iris, how about you?
24.
Now, just a minute, Lotus Bud. You said you used to wear a 12, too.
12 times 2. That's 24.
Iris, either you get down to a 12 or the deal's off.
All right.
We'll go down to Miller's first thing tomorrow and have them put aside 2 size 12 suits.
Yeah, and we'll go along to see that they really put aside size 12.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you trust us.
And first thing tomorrow, we start eating watercress sandwiches. Iris,
I just thought of something.
What's that, girl?
If we get down to size 12 again, we'll be so gorgeous we won't have to look for new suits. We can look for new men.
Well, say, speaking of men, you can make the men in your family happy tomorrow if you top off that Easter dinner with a grand and glorious Jell-O chocolate pie for dessert. Velvety, rich, and creamy, extra chocolatey good, thanks to that exclusive Walter Baker chocolate blend. The easy recipe is on every package of Jell-O chocolate pudding and pie filling. Just add milk, and it takes about 5 minutes to cook. You'll find other exciting new recipes there, too, such as chocolate banana fluff and cool, refreshing chocolate mint pudding. All of them quick and easy, all of them with that just right flavor blend that suits everybody's taste. All 3 Jell-O puddings and pie fillings make wonderful puddings, make perfect pies. Chocolate, butterscotch, and vanilla. They're creamy, smooth, they're rich and velvety. They're easy as pie to fix. And all 3 gay new packages have delicious recipes on them that you'll certainly want to try. Your folks will love them. So whether you want pudding or whether you want pie, it's Jell-O puddings and pie fillings for the best in both. Yes, Jell-O puddings and pie fillings for red-letter desserts.
And now back to Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband. As we look in on the Coopers once again, we find them with the Atterberries in Miller's department store.
I think the suits are over this way, Iris.
I believe you're right, girl.
Why don't we go this other way? It's much shorter.
Shorter? That takes us all the way through the lingerie department.
I know.
Yeah, let's go that way.
Never mind, George.
Yeah, they have the cutest models around here.
Mr. Atterbury, you're wasting your time winking at that girl.
Oh, am I?
Yes, Rudolph.
If you pinch her, all you'll get is wax in your nails. She's a dummy.
Well, it takes one to know one.
It takes one to know one. I don't know.
May I help you? Yes, we'd like to look at some suits. Very well. What size? 12. All right. I'll see what... 12? Yes, 12. Oh? For your daughter? Fine, George. No, miss. The suit happens to be for me.
Oh. I want a size 12, too.
Shut up,
Yes, come here.
Just show us the suits. We'll dye it down to fit them.
Step this way, dreamer. We have some of our nicest suits right here on the rack.
Oh, this one is just wonderful. Look, Iris, navy with a touch of white on the collar.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see the next one. Oh, that's for me. Perfect.
Okay, I'll write it up.
Well, we can't take them until they fit us.
There goes my commission.
Just write it up and put them aside.
Well, step over here and I'll make out a sales slip.
Ooh, isn't this exciting, Iris?
Isn't it strange, boy? They're never so happy as when they're spending our hard-earned money.
Incidentally, how much of our precious cabbage will this be?
Oh, I don't know. Look at the price tag.
Okay. Well, not too bad. $13.50.
Well, let me see that. Look again, boy. That's $135.
For a suit?
Yeah. It at least ought to have 2 pair of pants.
Well, I can't stand a price like that. I better go and tell Liz the deal's off.
Oh, no, wait, boy. We'll never have to buy those suits.
We won't?
No. Here are 2 suits, size 10. We'll put the size 12 tags on them.
Mr. Atterbury, you're a genius. There's no chance of our getting stuck.
No. Size 10. Iris couldn't even get her arm through the neck hole.
Jiggers, here they come.
Okay, George, it's all set. Now all we have to do is make the weight.
How much is this going to cost me, Liz?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask that. It's, $135.
Oh, is that all?
Who said that?
Mine's $150.
Very reasonable.
Oh, I get it. They don't think we'll be able to do it.
Well, we'll show them.
Yeah, come on, Iris. We'll start our diet right now.
But it's 4 o'clock.
Well, let's go someplace and not have tea.
George, boy, I'm certainly glad you invited us over to dinner. For a week now, Iris hasn't served anything but her diet food.
Oh, at your house, too?
Oh, I've eaten so many carrots, I'm beginning to whistle at rabbits instead of women.
Have you lost weight?
3 times last night, I stood up and my pants stayed sitting down.
I wish they'd hurry with dinner.
Here they come. Well, looks like they're starting off with hors d'oeuvres. Oh, this should be some meal.
I'm sorry we took so long fixing dinner, fellas.
Oh, I'll bet you boys are starved.
I'll say.
Here, Mr. Atterbury, have a piece of celery.
Oh, thanks.
George?
Oh, thanks.
One for me and one for Iris.
Good. Well, Liz, that was a fine dinner.
Thanks.
Are you kidding, Liz?
Certainly not. This is the way we lose weight. How much have you lost, Iris?
14 pounds.
Oh, I've only lost 12. Well, come on, dinner's over. Let's do the dish.
The housework's easier this way, isn't it?
I'll say.
George, I'm getting worried.
Yeah, so am I. If they lost that much weight, we're in trouble, even with those size 10 suits.
We better go back this afternoon and switch them again. They'll never make it down to a size 8.
Liz, why on earth did you have me meet you here in the malt shop? Are you trying to torture me?
No, I've got a plan. You said last night you lost 14 pounds, right?
Yeah.
You didn't lose half that much, did you?
No.
How much did you lose?
3/4.
3/4 of 14?
No, 3/4 of a pound. How much did you lose?
I gained a pound.
How come?
I don't know. But by the time we lose enough to wear those suits, we'll have to be wheeled in the Easter parade.
So?
So I called that salesgirl at Miller's this morning, and I made a deal with her. She'll switch the suits to a size 14 and put the size 12 tags on them.
Oh, Liz, you're a genius. Let's order something gooey right now.
I already did. I ordered 2 double fudge sundaes, smothered in whipped cream, nuts, and cherries.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Those are for me. What do you want?
The same.
Waiter, double up on those sundaes and give me a milkshake while I'm waiting.
Miss Evans, could I see you a minute?
What is it, Mr. Morgan? I was just going out to lunch.
Keep your eyes open. There's been another outbreak of shoplifting in the dress and suit departments.
I haven't seen a thing.
And I don't wonder. Their technique is to put the clothes on under their own dresses and walk out that way.
Oh.
Well, you run along. I'll keep an eye on your department while you're gone.
Pardon me. I'm looking for the salesgirl who waited on me. Miss Evans, I think her name was.
Well, I'm sorry. She's out to lunch. Can someone else help you?
No, thanks. We'll just look around by ourselves.
Oh.
Is he gone, Iris?
Yeah.
Good. Then let's grab 2 size 14 suits and see if they fit us.
Okay. Here are the 14s.
Good. Now, let's go in the dressing room. These ought to fit us easy.
Oh, sure.
I'll just slip this skirt on and... Then the jacket. And I'll button it up.
I think we can get into these.
Oh, dear. Look at me, Iris.
It is skin tight, isn't it?
It's tighter than that. I can move in my skin. How does yours fit?
Which way are the 16s?
Well, come on. Let's go out and try them. I wonder if they have a navy blue tent with a white collar.
The 16s should be right along here. What's the matter, girl? Did you see yourself in the mirror?
No, look over there. George and Mr. Atterbury.
So what?
So do you want them to find us in these suits? They'll know what we're up to.
Oh, you're right, girl. What do we do?
They saw us. Quick, back into the dressing room.
Okay.
We got to get out of these clothes.
We don't have time.
Iris, come out here. Liz, I want to see you right now.
We don't have time to change. What'll we do? We'll have to put our dresses on right over these suits.
I'll give you 3, Iris. That goes for you, too, Liz.
Just a second. Are you ready, Iris?
Wait a minute.
Okay. I feel bulgier than ever. Well, here goes. Hi, George.
Hello.
What are you two doing here?
I'll bet I know.
What? Who are you?
I'm the manager. These women are shoplifters.
Shoplifters?
Now, just a minute. I'm Rudolph Atterbury, president of the Sheraton Falls National Bank. And this is my
just a moment, Mr. Atterbury, before you blow your top. Do you know what those women have on under their dresses? No. Do you? I certainly do.
What?
Well, it's an old gag. They put new merchandise on under their dress and walk out with it.
Preposterous. Isn't it, Iris? Isn't it, Liz?
Are you girls out of your heads? Have you really got stolen merchandise on?
Well, sort of.
Oh, gad! Oh, gad!
Look, we can explain, really. Just get us out of this.
Wait a minute, Mr. Atterbury. Listen.
Genius.
Look, girls, if we get you out of this, will you forget about the Easter suits?
No, that's not fair. Absolutely not.
That's enough of that whispering. Say, what's your connection with these women anyway, Mr. Atterbury?
I never saw them before in my life.
What?
Neither did I. Oh, they look like shady characters to me.
Never saw us before. Listen, this big fat tub of lard.
Wait,
happened.
Tub?
Let me tell Iris. We are shoplifters.
What? What?
What? I'm tired of doing all the dirty work for these masterminds.
You mastermind?
Sure. Fagin Atterbury and Blackie Cooper. They made us pose as their wives while they trained us. First it was picking pockets. We got pretty good.
Yeah. Remember that cute little baby kangaroo you picked up at the zoo?
Yeah, his mother never felt a thing.
Then we worked on bigger and bigger things until one day at a carnival, Liz made me a dare.
She did it, too. But the next 3 months were misery. Trying to hide out with a hot merry-go-round on our hands.
Now, that's enough. Iris, Liz, are you going to tell the truth or not?
Why, Fagin, we're telling the truth. Raise my right hand and hope to have a new Easter outfit, including gloves, shoes, and hat.
That goes double for me.
What do you say, George?
We're stuck.
Mr. Manager, my good fellow, will you forget this incident if we buy each of the girls a whole new outfit?
Well...
How about 2 Easter outfits each?
How about 3? Who'll make it 4?
Oh, shut up! Well, 2 outfits and it's a deal.
2 outfits,
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I suggest you choose them from this department over here, where we keep our more expensive suits.
Happy Easter, Iris.
Just right.
Yes, friend, just right.
Yes, friend.
That glorious just right flavor blend of Jell-O chocolate pudding.
And that glorious Just Right flavor blend makes grand and glorious chocolate pie, too. So extra, extra chocolatey rich, you'll say you never tasted anything better. All 3 Jell-O puddings and pie fillings make wonderful pies, chocolate, butterscotch, and vanilla. You'll find recipes on the gay new packages for chocolate meringue pie and butterscotch pecan pie and fluffy, rich vanilla banana pie. And you'll find lots of exciting pudding treats, too. All delicious, all quick and easy. 'Cause with Jell-O puddings and pie fillings, you just add milk and they take about 5 minutes to cook to velvety, smooth perfection. You better stock up on all 3 flavors first thing next Monday, 'cause it's Jell-O puddings and pie fillings for red letter desserts.
You have been listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, and based on characters created by Isabel Scott Rorick. Tonight's transcribed program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll Jr. Original music was composed by Marlon Skiles and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The parts of Mr. and Mrs. Atterbury were played by Gail Gordon and Bea Benaderet. Others in the cast were Frank Nelson and Shirley Mitchell. Be sure to watch for Lucille Ball as the hilarious cosmetic dealer in Columbia's picture, The Fuller Brush Girl.
Does coffee make you nag, nag, nag?
It's the caffeine in coffee that really does it. The caffeine in coffee that turns an angel into a shrew.
So if coffee makes you nag, nag, nag.
Switch to Sanka Coffee, the regular or the instant. Sanka Coffee has 97% of the caffeine taken out. Sanka Coffee can't make you nervous or jittery. Sanka Coffee can't steal your sleep.
So if coffee makes you nag, nag, nag.
Switch to Sanka Coffee. Sanka Coffee. Sanka Coffee.
Be sure to listen to Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband again next week, presented by...
Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings. Yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
The name Jell-O is a registered trademark of General Foods. Bob Lamont speaking.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
"74 years ago, March 24th, 1951, My Favorite Husband." A rather sweet program coming up here of Amos and Andy as our Easter special continues. We roll on here with our Easter special, and this one isn't exactly Easter. It kind of has something to do with Easter. Amos and Andy, 75 years ago, April 9th, 1950.
Say, Andy, did you hear that whistle?
Sure did, Amos. That whistle means rinse-o white, rinse-o bright, rinse-o new.
That's right, and it means that this is Sunday and we're on the air for Rinso with Solium.
The Amos and Andy Show with Lou Lubin, Ernestine Wade, Roy Glenn, Gene Vanderpyle, Jeff Alexander and his orchestra, and radio's all-time favorites, Amos and Andy. Yes, sir, the Amos and Andy Show, brought to you by Lever Brothers Company, makers of New Rinso, the only soap that contains Solium. That's why Rinso gets your clothes whiter and brighter than new.
Rinso white, Rinso bright,
Rinse-o new.
and the little wash they know.
Well, it's the day before Easter, and the Kingfish's wife, Sapphire, like all women, is looking forward to the Easter parade. However, as always, it's the same old problem. What is she going to wear? Right now, she's laying down the law to the Kingfish.
George Stevens, you better get some money before tomorrow so I can get a new Easter outfit.
Well, now, wait a minute, honey.
Listen, George, when I walk in the Easter parade this year, I ain't gonna have my friends pointing and laughing at me. I gotta have some new clothes.
Well, now, look, honey. Clothes ain't the answer to your problem. Let's face it, when you walk down the street, there's always going to be some pointing and laughing. Now, look.
George, I demands a new dress.
Well, I don't see no reason for it. I wear the same cutaway coat, striped trousers that I wore for the last 15 years. And they're a mess, too. See that the trousers so far gone, the last 2 years I had to back out of church. Now, you know that.
George, it's the same old story. No clothes, no money, no nothing. What has you ever done for me in the 22 years we've been married?
What have I done for you? Well, I done something for you that no other man in the world would have done.
What's that?
I married you. Now,
George Stevens, you is the most miserable man that ever lived. With you, everything has got to be mean and unpleasant. I wish I'd have never married you.
well, now you just hit on one thing there we both agree on. Now, let's talk that over here now.
You know, George, when I look at you and then think of another fella I used to know, I can't help but wish that he was here instead of you.
No, all you women's is alike. You always got some fella in the back of your mind that you think you ought to marry. He would have done this for you. He would have done that for you. Some guy that you'd have been better off with. You make me sick.
Well, George, I do know somebody like that. He was one of the sweetest and most considerate people I ever have known. And I liked him very much. His name was Slim.
Oh, Slim, huh? Well, I guess you was moseying around with plenty of boys before I met you already.
Yes, and with all the fish in the sea, why did I have to pick you?
Yeah, well, why is you complaining about what you hook? Look like what I come up with, a big mouth bass.
You talk that way to me, George Stevens. Everybody know that I got the worst of the bargain. You ain't nothing but a failure.
Now, wait a minute. What you mean a failure?
You're a failure and a bum on top of that. You sleeps all day, you hangs around the pool hall, you makes me support you, you makes me buy your clothes. Everything you got in life, you got without working for it. You ain't never amounted to nothing, and what's more, you ain't never going to amount to nothing. You hear that, you big loafer?
Holy smokes, if the U.S. Air Corps ever saw that big mouth of hers, they'd take her over for a wind tunnel. Me and Sapphire had the best battle of the year this morning. It ended up with her hitting me on the head with a potted Easter lily that her mama sent her.
Oh, hit you with a lily, huh?
Yeah, I think her mama figured she might have used it for that way, too. There was a 5-pound rock buried inside the pot.
Well, tell me this. What was the whole mess about this time, Kingfish?
Oh, the usual stuff about me being a bum and a chisel and all that. Yeah, but this time she started telling me about some fella named Slim that she wished she'd married instead of me.
Slim, huh? Did you ever know the fella?
No, I didn't. He say he's one of them sweet, considerate, well-mannered boys. Sound like the kind of man you'd love to hate, you know.
You know, you get one fella treating women like that, he can spoil the thing for the rest of it.
You know, and all this talk about what kind of fella I is and what a great guy that Slim is, you know, kind of got me thinking here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that I ought to kind of take stock of myself and find out what kind of fella I really is.
Well, I wouldn't do that, Kingfish. You feel bad enough already, don't you?
Hey, look, you was knowing me a long time. Now tell me, son, I wasn't always the kind of a fella that was always jipping people and trying to get the best of them, was I?
Well, I was just trying to think here, Kingfish. I remember as I was about 8 years old first time I met you. You was a new kid that just come to town.
Oh, yeah. We just moved to Marietta, Georgia, and I took a little walk to see if I could find some friends.
Yeah, I remember that now. I was walking down the street, and you were standing on the corner. You called to me, and you said...
Hey, you! Fat kid! Come over here. Talking to me? Yeah. What's your name? My name is Andrew Hogg Brown. What's yours? Georgie Stevens. Say, fat boy, have you got any marbles? Yeah, Georgie. Got 14 of them right here in my pocket. Yeah. Say, Andy, ain't you heard about marbles? What about them? Well, they is poison. They'll give you the marble phobia. You'll fall down, foam at the mouth, kick your legs in the air, and everything else. No fooling. Yeah. But, you see, I want to be a friend of yours, so I'll be glad to take them off your hands, old pal. Gee, thanks. But wait a minute here, Georgie. I was just thinking here. If marbles was poison, won't they give you the phobia? Well, Andy, I gotta explain that to you, fat boy. You see, I've been inoculated against that stuff. My old man took me up to see the doctor, and he just scratched me with a piece of marble cake. Oh, well, that's different. Here's all my marbles. I don't want to start foaming at the mouth or nothing. Oh, and, by the way, let me know if you run into any pennies and nickels. Here's poison, too, and I inoculated against everything. Yeah, you're a nice kid, all right. Say, Andy, who's this little girl coming down the street with the ribbon on the top of her head? Oh, that's Sapphire Smith. I hate girls, don't you? Yeah, me too.
Hello, Andy Brown.
Yeah, funny face. Yeah, funny face. Look at her run. Yeah, she's a mess if I ever seen one. Her father owns a candy store. Owns a candy store, huh? Well, she's the best-looking gal I've ever seen. So long.
Gee, it's nice of you to walk me home from school, Georgie. You've done it every day this week.
Yeah. Say, Sapphire, what kind of candy did you get from your old man today?
Gumdrops.
Well, hand them over.
Here, Georgie, take them. Well, ain't you going to give me one?
Give you one? Well, ain't it enough to let you carry my books home? You are just like a woman, always nagging.
But, George...
Now, listen here, Sapphire. I don't have to walk home with you. I can walk home with Rose Jackson. Her father's a butcher, and she always brings me a bag of salami.
George Stevens, I don't think you like me at all. You just walked me home from school so you can get these gumdrops. You ain't nothing but a nasty, mean boy, and I never want to speak to you again. So there. Goodbye, you bum.
Holy smoke. The way her job goes, she's going to melt the bases on her teeth.
Well, then, I guess I was kind of a mean kid at that. You know what, thinking about it?
Oh, yeah. You know something? You was a juvenile delinquent before they ever invented the word, you know?
I know they was going to find the word for what I was already.
Oh, yeah, they got it.
You know, and when you come right down to it, I guess I ain't always been as sweet and kind and loving to my darling wife as I ought to been.
Yeah, well, you ain't exactly been no Casanova King, I'll tell you that.
I know I ain't.
So the way you acted all these years, you can't blame her for thinking that she'd be better off if she was married to this fellow Slim.
Yeah, and the trouble is, it's a bad thing, her having this other fella in the back of her mind all the time.
Yeah, you don't want him coming along and alienating your confection.
Yeah, she'd be thinking about Slim all the time, and little by little it's going to widen the gap between us.
Yeah, it is.
Sapphire ain't no typical American beauty, but if I lost her, I don't think I'd ever get over it, Anna.
Yeah, I know how it is, Kingfish. You know, you must feel just like you did one time when you was a kid.
When was that, Andy, old pal?
When your pet horn toad dried up and died on you.
Happy little wash day song for a wash that's whiter and brighter than new. Rinso washes, Rinso new. Rinso white,
Whiter than new.
Rinso bright,
Brighter than new.
Rinso white, Rinso bright.
Rinso new. Rinso new. It's true. Rinso, the only soap that contains solium, gets white clothes whiter and washable colors brighter than new. Yes, Rinso gets clothes Rinso new because Rinso puts sunshine in your wash, even if you dry it indoors. It's a fact that no other soap can make your wash so white or so bright because no other soap contains the scientific sunlight ingredient, solium. Use Rinso for your heaviest wash, and you'll see for yourself that Rinso gets out more dirt than any other type of wash day product. And yet, Rinso is so safe for your clothes and so kind to your hands. On wash day, use Rinso and see your wash become whiter, brighter than new.
Rinso white, Rinso bright.
Rinso new.
Happy little wash day song.
Sapphire ain't home. I wonder who this fella Slim is he's talking about. Well, hey, what's this you got out on the dresser here? I ain't never seen this before. Some sort of scrapbook. What's this? A dance program? A press roll? What's this bunch of letters tied up with the pink ribbon here? These must be from Sapphire's pimentos here. I believe I'll...
Hello, George.
Hello, Sapphire.
George, what you doing with my memory book?
Memory book? Is that what all this junk is?
George, don't you dare call that junk. I've been saving them things for years, because they all remind me of Slim.
Oh, Slim again. They're a fine kettle of fishes. I tell you, if ever I runs into that boy, I'm going to punch him in the mouth so hard you can shake hands with me through the back of his head. I want you to throw that book away.
Well, I will not throw it away. When I took this book out today and looked at these things, these letters and this rose, I just broke down and cried to think what my life might have been. How happy and wonderful everything could have been.
Well, now, wait a minute, huh?
George, I'm afraid it's too late for me to ever have any happiness out of life. I'll just have to go on being unhappy and miserable. Go on married to a man who never showed me the slightest kindness or consideration.
Well, now, wait a minute, will you?
George Stevens, I don't even want to talk about it. Now, you go on out here and let me alone. I'm going in the other room.
Holy smokes. She's always hollering or blubbering. She's got a real California face. If it ain't wind, it's rain.
Kingfish, you mean to say that you was really going away for good?
Yes, Andy. I decided to give Sapphire a chance for happiness. She says she can never be happy with me, and, well, we done growed incompatible.
Yeah, well, you ain't never been compatible since I know you. Where you going, Kingfish?
Well, I don't know, Andy. I just going to walk off into the sunset. I was going to disappear into the great beyond. with a wisp of a smile on my lips. In short, Andy, I'm blowing town.
Well, listen, you really think that secretly Sapphire is still in love with this fella Slim, huh?
Yes, Andy, I really think so. I guess you always been carrying a torch for Slim. It seems that all these years we've been married, I've been fanning somebody else's flame. That's all I've been doing. Yeah, every time I kissed her, she been mentally smooching with this fella Slim. And when I leave her, I ain't gonna even kiss her goodbye.
You ain't, huh?
No, why should I give that boy a good time,
Well, tell me this, when and where is you planning on blowing to, Kingfish?
Well, now you don't ask me to ask something, Andy. Yeah. I figured on leaving today and going far across the seas to, well, some place like Madagascar or Puerto Rico or some of them places. I even been thinking of going down into the jungles of South America.
Yeah, well, that's nice down there, but ain't it dangerous? They got all them headhunters down there, you know, that shrinks up heads.
Yeah, that could happen, Andy. So someday, if you're ever looking at a newsreel and you see the picture of one of them natives down there with a bald-headed paperweight on his desk, look closely. It might be me, Andy.
Okay, I'll watch for the thing.
Well, before I leave forever, Andy, I want to give you, my oldest and dearest friend, all my worldly possessions.
Oh, that's great, Kingfish. This thing has took a nice turn to it.
Yes, Andy, I give you my 2 suits that is in the pawn shop. I give you this ballpoint pen here with the ball missing. And I give you my loafer jacket with U.S. Navy stamped on the back of it here.
Well, that's all good stuff, all right.
Yeah, and also my fishing rod and this 1 rubber boot.
Yeah, well, wait a minute here. What good is 1 rubber boot?
Oh, you can work it all right, Andy. When you go trout fishing, you just stand in the middle of the stream like a flamingo. You might hop after a trout here and there, you know.
Yeah, that's right. I never thunk of that. I can do that.
Well, Andy, this is farewell. I was going, Andy. I'm leaving here a very unhappy man.
You is, huh?
Yes, Andy, believe me, it's my theory. My theory that nowhere in the world is there anyone as miserable and pathetic as I is.
Well, I guess when you got a hire, fella.
Well, there goes that theory.
I just say, Kingfish, what are you doing there with your suitcase? What you doing?
Well, Shorty, the Kingfish is leaving, and he ain't never coming back. You see, he feels that his wife can never be happy.
Yeah, Shorty, I'm doing the only nice thing I can do. Even though it's breaking my heart, I'm going to do it.
Kingfish, this is the saddest thing I ever heard. I can't stand to see you go. You and my dearest friend, you mean so much to me. You just can't go. I'll help you pack.
Yeah, you really got over that shock fast, Shorty.
Yeah, Shorty. I was hopping the freight tonight. I ain't never coming back.
Yeah, well, good luck to you, Kingfish, but I'm going to tell you, I don't know whether running away is a smart thing. I remember I was about 10 years old, and I had to make a decision just like this. Somebody told me the thing to do was to run away from home and to leave forever and never come back again. They kept telling me to just run away. That's what they say.
Well, who was it that told you to run away, Shorty?
It was a buddy, my best friend at school. It was a man that I knew that it was my mom and papa. So long, Kingfish, and good luck to you.
Well, hi there, Shorty.
Oh, hello, Amos. I just leave.
Yeah, well, so long, Shorty. Hi, Andy. Hi, Kingfish.
Hi, Amos. How are you?
Hey, you two look like you're sick or something. What's you so glum about you?
Oh, well, Kingfish. The Kingfish here walking out on Sapphire, Amos. He's going to South America and get his head shrunk up and everything else.
Oh, Kingfish, you walking out on Sapphire. What in the world is you talking about? Well, Amos, she been mooning around with some fella she ought to marry named Slim, and, well, tell you the truth, I can't stand the competition. Yeah, well, Kingfish, I don't want to interfere, but this ain't no time to be running out on your wife. Son, this is Easter time. This is the time for happiness and rejoicing, seems to me.
Yeah, that's right. He got something there, Kingfish. He's right. You got to wait till at least Monday before you hop that freight.
Hey, Kingfish, tomorrow is Easter Sunday. You at least ought to make her happy for that one day. Yeah, well, I guess you're right, Amos. Yeah, you was right. Tomorrow going to be our last day together, so I'm going to try to make it as happy and pleasant for as I possibly can. Yeah, after all, you know, it's the old saying, you catches more flies with sugar than you does with vinegar.
Yeah, but Amos, what would the Kingfish want with a mess of flies?
Oh, wait a minute, Andy. Amos is right there. I really going to make this a happy Easter. I going out, I going to buy my wife a new dress, a new hat, perfume, flowers, and everything. Then I tell you, when I walks in that Easter parade tomorrow after church, I going to be with the most beautiful gal that you done ever seen in your life.
But, Kingfish, I thought you was going to stay with Sapphire.
Oh, shut up, Andy. That was...
It's today's biggest wash day news, and it's really amazing. Rinso, the only soap that contains Solium, gets your clothes whiter, brighter than brand new. Yes, Rinso with Solium actually gets white clothes whiter than new and washable colors even brighter than new. All your wash comes Rinso new. And it's because Rinso, only Rinso, contains the scientific sunlight ingredient wonderful Solium. And just as amazing is this. Even if you dry clothes indoors, Rinso with wonderful Solium puts sunshine in your wash. Use Rinso for your heaviest wash. You'll see for yourself. Today's Rinso gets out more dirt than any other type of wash day product. All your wash comes whiter, brighter than new. Rinso new. And, of course, Rinso is safe for clothes, so pleasantly kind to your hands. You'd better find out what a really whiter, brighter, sweeter wash Rinso gives you. No other soap can get your wash so white or colors so bright. It's because in all the world, only Rinso contains Solium.
Yeah, then, I followed Amos' advice and I'm doing everything possible to make tomorrow a happy Easter for Sapphire.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's why we're going in this dress store here, huh?
Yeah, that's right. I want to get a nice dress to wear to church tomorrow and in the Easter parade.
Yeah, well, this looks like a nice shop, all right.
Oh, yeah, it do look like a nice shop here. Look at that.
Yeah, Mademoiselle Washington. Original Paris models, $8.95 and up.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get them great stars like them scrappagellas for nothing, you know. Well, let's go in, Anna.
How do you do? May I be of some assistance to you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we'd like to see. We want, hello.
I beg your pardon, is you Mademoiselle Washington?
I'm Washington.
I'd cross the Delaware with you anytime.
Quiet, Anna. Miss, we is here on business. Madam, we is looking for an Easter dress for my wife.
What size is your wife?
Well, now, what size? That's a little hard to tell. She got sort of a sliding figure. She's 16 in some places and 38 in others. That's what she is.
What?
Well, yeah, she's 38 in the middle and she tapers both ways. That's it.
She kind of built like a pine cone.
I see. Well, now, as far as the style, we have some models with a low neckline and a long skirt. And our other models have a shorter skirt and a high neckline. Which do you think your wife would look better in?
Well, tell me, by any chance you got anything with a high neckline and a long skirt? You see, she got a mean combination of bow legs and a protruding Adam's apple now.
Yeah, the more coverage you can give her, the better.
Well, I'll go in the back in the stock room and see what I can find.
Yeah, well, I'll go with you.
That won't be necessary.
Look, mademoiselle, just bring me the best and nicest dress you got, cause I want the old battle axe to be the finest looking gal in the Easter parade. That's what I want. Well, Andy, Here's the perfume counter next now.
Yeah, man, it sure smells sweet around here, don't it?
Yeah, really smell good in here, don't it?
Yeah, I ain't smelled nothing this good since my mama used to marinate a bucket of pig's feet.
Yeah, certainly make your sinuses pucker up here, don't it? I wish we could find a sales girl to wait on. Hey, wait a minute. Andy, I see someone bending down behind the counter there. Wait a minute. Oh, sales girl.
Yeah? What can I do for you two guys?
Mister, is you the sales girl?
Yeah. And no cracks, understand? They sure to help, so they brung me up here from hardware.
Yeah, well, he wasn't going to say nothing, mister.
No.
This man here just wanted to get a little perfume for his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to have her smelling in the neighborhood of $6.
Yeah? Well, here's a bottle of stuff here. It's called Reckless. It's supposed to have a bounce to it. When a gal wears it, it's supposed to bring out the beast in a man.
Holy smoke, they ought to sell that stuff with a whip.
Well, I don't think I want that. I'm getting a little too old to have the beast sprung out in me there. I don't want it.
What you mean you don't want it?
Well, I don't like it. Would you show me something else?
No.
But, mister, I say I don't like it.
Look, it took 75 men to make this perfume. They brung the stuff all the way from France on the Queen Mary. They put up this big store, and they brung me up here from hardware to sell it. And you come in here and say you don't want it. Well, what are you, a wise guy?
I'll take 2 bottles of this.
Oh, George, that was a wonderful Easter service, wasn't it?
Yes, Sapphire, that really make a fella feel good inside, don't it? Beautiful hymns, nice sermon and everything.
Oh, yes. This is the happiest Easter I've ever had.
Yeah, and I want to tell you something, honey. When you walked down that aisle in that new dress and hat and them flowers, I was really proud of you.
Oh, thank you, George.
Well, now take my arm, honey. We're going over on Lenox Avenue and walking the Easter parade before we have dinner tonight. Oh, it's going to be a wonderful day.
Well, it's certainly been a wonderful day so far, George.
Yeah, well, honey, you're going to have happiness from now on. I wasn't going to tell you this, but you might as well know it.
What's that, George?
Well, honey, I know that all through our married life, I is the one that has made you unhappy. So, honey, I is going away.
Going away?
Yeah, and after I'm gone, I want you to find that fella Slim and be happy with him, because when I see that press rolls and them letters you were saving, I know that he is the one that you has been in love with all these years.
Oh, George, that was your rose, and those was your letters.
Mine?
Yes, George. You is forgotten, but Slim is a nickname I had for you years ago when we was first married. And, George, Slim is back in town.
Say, Amos, I noticed there was a lot of women out very early this morning in the Easter parade.
Yeah, well, Andy, it might be that by using Rinso with Solium, they got through the dishes pretty quick this morning.
That's right, Amos. Women should always do dishes with Rinso. Rinso cuts grease like magic and makes pots and pans really shine. Yet Rinso is so gentle for your hands. Get the economical giant-size Rinso with Solium. Use it on wash day and see how Rinso gets your clothes whiter, brighter than new. It's because in all the world, only Rinso contains Solium. Get Rinso right away.
Good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
"75 years ago, April 9th, 1950, Amos and Andy." Coming up next on our Easter special, an episode of the Mel Blanc Show. This is the Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox Easter special. Easter eggs have always been very special at Easter time. And this is an episode of the Mel Blanc Show where an Easter egg is worth $100. This is from April 8th, 1947, 78 years ago today.
Colgate Tooth Powder presents The Mel Blanc Show, written by Mac Benoff, with Mary Jane Croft, Joe Kearns, Hans Conried, Alan Reed, Jill Walker, the Sportsman, Victor Miller and his orchestra, and starring the creator of the voice of Bugs Bunny.
What's up, Doc?
Yes, Colgate Tooth Powder for a breath that's sweet and teeth that sparkle brings you The Mel Blanc Show, with Mel playing his new character, Zuki.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hi.
And starring himself in person, Mel Blanc.
Hi, folks. Ugga, ugga, boo, ugga, boo, boo, ugga.
A few days ago, the whole country was filled with a festive holiday spirit. 129,999,999 people had a great time. Only one person had a miserable day. And who was that one person? You guessed it, Mel Blanc. It all started with the annual Easter egg hunt in Mel Blanc's little town. It seems that the local merchants offered cash prizes to anyone who found an egg with their ad written on it. And Mel Blanc would... Well, let's start at the beginning. It was just an ordinary day, and young couples were discussing the weather. In the park, a couple was saying,
Oh, Dave, it's 2 weeks past spring.
Yes, and it's about time I gave you a kiss.
And in another part of town could be heard,
Oh, Will, it's 2 weeks past spring.
Yes, it's about time I gave you a kiss.
And in Mel Blanc's Fix-It shop, where we find Mel and his girlfriend, Betty Colby, Betty is saying,
Oh, Mel, it's 2 weeks past spring.
Yes, and it's about time I stopped wearing my long winter underwear.
That was Mel Blanc in a romantic mood. But now we find Mel and Betty discussing a more serious topic.
Say, by the way, Mel, how's business?
Well, Betty, it started out terrible, and it's been falling off ever since. There just doesn't seem to be any more fix-it work in this town.
You mean you fixed everything so it can't be broken again?
No, I've broken everything so it can't be fixed again. Well, I'm in a sad way financially, Betty.
Well, have you tried getting a GI loan?
Yeah, but I can't find a GI who wants to give me a loan.
Stop being silly. Can't you get what you need at the bank?
Well, not anymore. Mr. Grimes, the banker, told me not to come back again.
Well, how can you get a loan without the bank?
Easy. I just fill my pen at the post office.
Gosh, Mel, you really are broke.
Betty, I'm so broke that yesterday when I weighed myself, the penny came back with a card saying, Here, you need it more than we do.
Oh, Mel, stop being such a defeatist. If you only advertise the Fix-It shop more, you'd do a lot better business. I'll bet you haven't even got an egg in the egg hunt.
Oh, yes, I have, Betty. It's marked Mel Blanc's Fix-It shop, and if anybody finds it, they get a prize.
Well, Blum's Candies is offering $25 for their egg, and my father's supermarket's offering $50 for his egg. What are you giving with your egg?
Bacon and a side order of potatoes. Either that or $1 in cash.
Oh, $1. Mel, no wonder you never get anywhere, and Father doesn't think anything of you.
Oh, hello, Betty. Hello, Mel.
Father.
Hello, Mr. Colby.
Mel Blanc, you idiot. I asked you to fix my cash register. What have you done to it?
Well, gosh, Mr. Colby, I ran out of parts, so I substituted them with some from a jukebox I was fixing.
A jukebox? No wonder.
Why? What happened to the cash register?
Plenty. Every time I ring up a nickel, it plays How Are Things in Glockamore. Mel Blanc, you're a failure and a moron.
Oh, but Mr. Colby...
Leave me. I'm telling you this for your own good. Oh, I wish someone had taken the trouble to tell me how to become a fine, decent, upstanding citizen when I was young.
Well, gosh, Mr. Colby, maybe it isn't too late yet.
What? Why, you imbecile. You talk that way to me. Why, I'll bet the cigar I'm smoking costs more than you've made all week.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure of that, Mr. Colby. I wouldn't be too sure. How much did it cost?
Well, maybe I was too hasty. 10 cents.
Maybe I was too hasty. You win.
Just as I thought. And what may I ask, are you offering to the one who finds your egg in the contest? A quarter?
No,
$1.
No, $100.
$100? Well, Mel, my son, if you can afford to offer $100, you must be going places.
Yeah, I wonder if I can make the next train to Mexico. I mean,
well, I certainly would like to know where your egg is hidden, you nincom... Come to see us anytime, Mel. Come, Betty. Let's go. Goodbye, future son-in-law.
Goodbye, future. Oh, what a fix I got myself into. $100. Where can I get that much money? Maybe I can go to Joe's pawn shop and talk to him about my watch. Nah, Joe won't give it back to me. I gotta do something.
Hello, Mel. How are you?
Oh, Professor Potchnick, my favorite teacher. You look peeved about something, Professor.
I am. I was sitting in the park and some kids were painting Easter eggs. Then I dozed off for a while.
What happened?
When I woke up, my nose was red, white, and blue. Mel, you don't look so good yourself. What's the matter?
Oh, Professor, I'm in terrible trouble. I need money.
Mel, my boy, I would give you the shirt off my back. And it would fit you, too, because it's your shirt.
Thanks, Potch.
You know me, Mel. Money never meant a thing to me. When I first married my wife, I never worried about money. If she asked for $5, I'm letting her have it. If she needed 10, I'm letting her have it. If she needed 100, I'm letting her have it.
Well, why were you so generous with your money?
I said no, she's letting me have it.
Professor, I need $100 to pay the person who finds my egg.
You too? The Chamber of Commerce talked me into entering my egg for $50. I haven't got the money either. What do we... Say, Mel, I got an idea.
What is it?
I'll find your egg and you'll find my egg. It's a regular egg and I. You're Fred McMurray and I'm Claudette Colbert.
Professor, that's a great idea. My egg is almost impossible to find. I hid it in a place no one would ever think of. The egg bin in Mr. Colby's supermarket. Who would ever have thought of that?
Me, that's where I hid mine. Well, now we got nothing to worry about.
Yep, you save $50 and I save $100. Oh, I'll get the phone. Hello, Mel Blanc's Fix-It Shop. You bend it, we mend it.
This is the mayor's office, Mr. Blank. We've just issued a new ruling.
Yes?
Any merchant offering a prize in the contest cannot take part in the egg hunt.
What? You mean I can't find Professor Potchnick's egg and he can't find mine?
That's right. Goodbye.
Professor, did you hear that?
Hear it? I've already passed out and come to. Mel, what are you going to do?
Professor, as soon as I come to, I'm going to pass out.
Use Colgate tooth powder, keep smiling just right. Use it each morning and use it each night. It cleans your teeth, makes breath so sweet. Use Colgate tooth powder.
Want teeth that sparkle and dazzle, a breath that's fresh and sweet? Then try Colgate tooth powder, for the new all-purpose Colgate tooth powder cleans your teeth and sweetens your breath. Yes, this new all-purpose tooth powder produces an amazingly rich active foam that's marvelously effective. Every time you brush your teeth with this new all-purpose Colgate tooth powder, your whole mouth feels clean, sweet, fresh. Your teeth regain their natural sparkle. It's been proved in 7 cases out of 10 that Colgate tooth powder instantly stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth. And as for cleaning, you can depend on Colgate tooth powder revealing the natural brilliance of your teeth. Yes, Colgate tooth powder, the new all-purpose tooth powder, does everything you can expect or ask of a dentifrice. Try Colgate tooth powder today for teeth that sparkle and a breath that's sweet.
Use Colgate tooth powder.
And now, Victor Miller, the sportsman, and If This Isn't Love.
What we've got to tell you is entirely confidential at this moment. A secret, we've got a little secret. A secret, a secret, a secret kind of secret. We're aching for to shout it to every daffodil and tell the world about it. In fact, we think we will. If this isn't love, the whole world is crazy. If this isn't love, I'm daft as a daisy. With moons all around and cows jumping over. And cows are jumping all over. There's something amiss, and we'll eat our hats if this isn't love. We're feeling like an apple on top of William Tell. With this, I cannot grapple. Because you so adore a belle. If this isn't love, then winter is summer, autumn, spring, and fall. If this isn't love, my heart needs a plumber, and that isn't all. We're swinging on stars, we're riding on rainbows, we're busting with bliss, and we'll kiss your hand if this isn't love.
Back to Mel Blanc and trouble again, as usual. To make a good impression on Mr. Colby, Mel offered $100 to anyone finding his egg in the annual egg hunt, and now Mel has got to get the money back in some way or pay $100, which he doesn't have. But now to add to Mel's troubles, along comes Hartley Benson, the town Beau Brummel.
Hello, Hartley. What do you know?
Only what every girl tells me. Hartley, you're wonderful. Hartley, you're beautiful. Hartley, you're adorable. Mel, boy, it'll break the heart of every girl who calls, but I'm taking myself to Niagara Falls.
Oh, Hartley, the way you rave, you'd think every woman was crazy about you.
Well, form your own conclusion, Mel, but the telephone company comes to me for their phone numbers. In fact, statistics show that last year, 200 women dialed the operator and said, I want a policeman. 400 women said, I want a fireman. And 28,749 said, I want Hartley Benson. I tell you, Mel, it's gotten so that I can't keep my receiver on the hook, and it's cramping my style.
Why?
Well, as soon as I'm out with a girl, 3 minutes, I say, deposit another 5 cents, please.
You must get plenty of slugs.
Mel, old boy, you'll need more than slugs to pay the $100 to the person finding your egg. Well, how can you afford so much? Look, old boy, look at the way you're dressed.
Hartley Benson, I'm dressed in the latest style. When I get a letter, it's addressed to Mel Blanc, Esquire.
Well, you may have that distinction, Mel, old boy, but when I get a letter, it's addressed to Hartley Benson, Woman's Home Companion. So you see, Mel, I'm practically a household necessity.
So is a mousetrap.
Now, that's getting very nasty. And to you I say, Now that I've blown my top, I must go. And I leave you with the 2 most beautiful words in the English language, Hartley Benson. Goodbye, old Mel. Nice old seeing you.
What an old character. That if he could get his parents' consent, he'd marry himself. Oh, but that still doesn't solve the problem of how to get my egg out of Mr. Colby's egg bin.
Hello, Mel. Ugga-boo, ugga-boo-boo, ugga.
Hello, mighty potentate. Ugga, ugga-boo, ugga-boo-boo, ugga. Say, mighty potentate, I noticed the flag flying at half-mast outside your house. Are you commemorating some tragic event?
Oh, yes, Mel. My wedding anniversary.
Oh, too bad. I mean, congratulations. How long have you and your wife been married, mighty pote?
Yesterday, Mel, was the 20th round. I tell you, Mel, I'd been better off I'd married John L. Sullivan. John fought clean. I'll never forget the day we were married. It was in 1929.
Well, that's the year of the big crash.
Yeah. Looked as though the whole thing fell on my wife's face. Mel, I should have known there was something wrong at the ceremony. You know how on the back of every bridal auto it says, just married?
Yeah?
On the back of our car it said, condemned.
Mighty potentate, how come I wasn't invited to your anniversary party?
Well, Mel, I tell you, it was just for relatives and my wife's friends. Naturally, we had only relatives. What a party. When I carved the turkey, my wife stood next to me and she said, John, carve the wing for Cousin George. Now carve for Uncle Leon. Carve Tom. And carve me. Gad, what a temptation.
Well, what part of the turkey did you finally carve for your wife?
Ha! I don't know why I'm telling you all this. It's just that I've got no one to talk to.
Well, buck up, mighty potentate. You think you've got troubles. I've got a $100 egg in Colby's egg bin. How can I get it back without Colby recognizing me?
Well, that's easy, Mel. You're good at disguises. Make believe you're an out-of-town farmer buying some eggs. You'll get it back.
Say, that's a great idea. Thanks, mighty potentate.
Well, so long, Mel. I gotta be going now.
Oh, where are you going, mighty potentate?
Well, I can do one of two things. I can go to the movies and see my favorite brunette, or I can go home and look under the wig I'm married to. Well, Mel, I gotta go.
Now to get down to Colby's supermarket. A farmer. Wonder how I sound as a farmer. Hello, Colby, old boy. Hey, sounds just right. Oh, but Mr. Colby might not let me pick out the eggs I want. I know. I'll send Zuki over to distract his attention in some other part of the supermarket while I pick out my egg. Oh, Zuki! Zuki! Hello, Mr. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. How long is it till Christmas?
Well, Zuki, what can I do for you?
Well, I want a bottle of homogeneous, Elsie's best. And I also want some cheese.
Oh, what kind?
It's a American cheddar pot. No, make it Swiss.
Oh, how much?
Well, slice it until I tell you to stop.
Oh, okay. You say when.
It will be. Well? Stop already. You slice through all the cheese and 2 salamis. Hey, Mr. Colby, why are you hanging around the egg bin?
Well, to tell you the truth, Zuki, I've got my $50 egg hidden in that bin, and I'm not letting anybody get near it.
What?
Oh, excuse me, Zuki. I see another customer coming in. Pardon me. Well, may I help you, sir?
Howdy, Bubba. Hey, think the rain will hurt the alfalfa?
I take it you're a farmer.
Oh, yep. I've been milking cows all my life. It's all I ever done, milk cows. Getting so I can't shake a man's hand without putting a pail under it. Oh, but I can't complain. Milking cows pays me a good salary.
Oh, what do you make?
Pull down about 50 a week. Now, I think I'll take a dozen eggs.
Eggs?
Yep.
Just a second. Now, why would a farmer buy eggs? Don't you have any chicken?
Oh, sure. In fact, my chickens lay a lot of eggs. I put a radio in the chicken coop, and it made one chicken lay 50 eggs in one day.
A chicken laid 50 eggs in one day because of a radio?
Yep. She got so interested in one program, she dropped everything.
Well, then, what do you want the eggs for?
Well, we use the eggs for hatching purposes. Got me a setting hen. Yeah, she was setting on some eggs when she took sick, and I had to sit on the eggs myself for a week.
What happened?
Have a cigar. Yeah, I'm also having a lot of trouble with my Rhode Island Red.
Trouble with your Rhode Island Red?
Yep, she's being investigated by Congress. Now I'll take my eggs.
All right, but I'll pick them out for you.
You'll pick them out for me. Well, don't bother. I'll be back. What am I going to do now? I got it. I'm desperate. I'll hold him up. I'll take one of these bananas off the stand, wrap a handkerchief around it, and use it as my gun. And I'll put a handkerchief over my face, too. Say, it's a good thing Mother taught me to be neat. Always carry two hankies. Well, here I go. Stick 'em up, Colby. This is a holdup.
Oh, don't shoot, mister. Take my money, take my clothes, take my jewelry.
I want none of those.
Well, what do you want?
Your eggs.
My eggs?
Yeah, I steal them all the time. I'm an egg yate.
What?
You've heard of the James boys, Frank and Jesse? Well, I'm one of their brothers.
Well, how come I never heard of you?
I always stayed in the house.
Oh, what's your name?
Home James.
This whole thing sounds highly ridiculous.
Now, careful now, Colby. I got you covered.
Oh, is that so? Give me that gun.
Be careful, Mr. Colby. You're bending it.
I'm bending it?
Yeah, this isn't really a gun. It's one of your bananas.
Oh, Mel Blanc, I'll break every bone in your body.
But, Mel, how did you get out of paying $100 for your egg?
Well, you see, Betty, when your father found out it was me, he got so excited he dropped all the eggs.
Oh, then the egg hunt didn't cost you a penny.
Well, not exactly, Betty. It cost me 10 cents.
10 cents?
Yeah, your father made me pay for the banana.
Mel Blanc will be back in just a minute.
Use Colgate tooth powder, keep smiling just right. Use it each morning and use it each night. Don't take a chance with your romance. Use Colgate tooth powder.
A breath of trouble, unpleasing breath, can lose you friends and alienate people. So ask yourself if you could have this social handicap. Best thing to do is to guard against it. Brush your teeth night and morning and before every date with Colgate tooth powder. For Colgate tooth powder cleans your breath as it cleans your teeth. Yes, scientific tests have definitely proved that in 7 cases out of 10, Colgate tooth powder instantly stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth. What's more, no dentifrice at any price cleans your teeth more quickly and thoroughly than Colgate tooth powder. Remember to buy it first thing. And remember the name Colgate tooth powder with the accent on powder.
Don't take a chance with your romance. Use Colgate tooth powder.
This is Mel Blanc saying thanks for listening. Good night, and that's all, folks.
This is Bud Easton reminding you that Colgate tooth powder for a breath that's sweet and teeth that sparkle brings you the Mel Blanc Show every Tuesday at this time. Be sure to join us again next Tuesday night for more fun with Mel and the people you'll meet in Mel Blanc's Fix-It Shop.
Say hello to Halo Shampoo for naturally bright and beautiful hair. Remember, even finest soaps and soap shampoos hide the natural luster of your hair with dulling soap film. But Halo Shampoo contains no soap, therefore leaves no dulling soap film. Even in hardest water, Halo makes oceans of rich, fragrant lather, quickly banishes loose dandruff and dirt. Halo needs no lemon or vinegar rinse. Say hello to Halo and goodbye to dulling soap film. Get Halo Shampoo at any cosmetic counter.
From 78 years ago, April 8th, 1947, The Mel Blanc Show. Actually, in a forthcoming episode of Classic Radio Theater, you'll hear Willard Waterman doing an Easter show as the Great Gildersleeve from 1957. We're going to go back to 1944 and hear Harold Peary with an Easter episode during wartime. Now we go back 81 years as the closing days of World War II approach. Actually, I guess it's another year, isn't it? April 9th, 1944, 81 years ago, Harold Peary as the Great Gildersleeve.
Kraft presents the Great Gildersleeve. Kraft Cheese Company, makers of parquet margarine and a complete line of famous quality food products, presents Harold Peary as the Great Gildersleeve. Kraft brings you the Great Gildersleeve every week at this time, written by John Whedon and Sam Moore. We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve in just a moment. To add to our enjoyment of the Easter season, they'll be tempting breads, muffins, hot cross buns, and rolls galore served in millions of American homes. And there'll be parquet margarine, too, adding its fine flavor to these baking treats to make them taste extra good. Fit for a feast or an everyday meal, parquet margarine is sure to win praise from your family and compliments from your guests, because this Kraft quality spread for bread has a flavor both delicate and satisfying. Parquet is a splendid energy food, too, one of the very best you can serve. And remember, Kraft fortifies parquet margarine so that every pound contains 9,000 units of important vitamin A. That makes parquet extra nourishing, too. So be sure to always buy Parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y, Parquet margarine. Ask for the quality margarine that's made by Kraft. We take you now to Summerfield and Summerfield's favorite son, the Great Gildersleeve. Things have been going well with Gildersleeve all week. The local paper came out and gave him a nice little pat on the back endorsing his campaign for mayor. People he doesn't know have been stopping him on the street and telling him they're for him. Even his secretary has begun to show a new respect for him. And so we find him now at dinner with his little family in a particularly jovial mood.
Yeah, come on now.
Uncle Mort.
Who'll have seconds here? Speak up. Marjorie?
Oh, I couldn't.
Nonsense. You don't eat enough to keep a bird alive. Does she, Bertie?
That's a fact.
Yeah, now here's a little piece.
Oh, please.
It's got your name on it.
No, but I couldn't. I'm starved.
Do you good, my dear. Put roses in your cheeks. Not every day you get corned beef, you know. Leroy, how about you?
Yeah, this is Beckham.
Yeah, hold on. Take it easy, my boy. Nobody's going to take it away from you. You're not stoking a furnace, you know. Here's Leroy.
Leroy. Well, don't make cracks when I've got my mouth full.
Try and find a time when it isn't. Wipe your chin, my boy. Bertie, is this all the corned beef there is?
Oh, no, so go right ahead, Mr. Gildersleeve. I got some saved out in the kitchen.
Well, in that case, I might just have a little piece.
A little piece, he says. Huh. Oh, doorbell.
Front door. See who it is, will you, Bertie?
Yes, sir.
I don't know who'd come here in the middle of dinner unless it's the old goat.
Oh, good evening, sir. Oh, come here, Jeep. Come here, you. Here, Jeep. Here, boy.
Leroy, I told you no dogs during dinner.
I didn't let him in. Oh, look at him beg. Isn't it cute? Excuse me, Mr. Gildersleeve. There's a gentleman at the door. Says, could he have a word with you? Who is it, Bertie?
Never mind. I'll go see him, Bertie. Sit down, Leroy. I'll go. Leroy, go back and sit down.
I just want to see who it is.
Will you sit down? Go back and finish your dinner.
Okay.
Well, hello, Floyd. Come in.
I smell cabbage.
Hi,
Leroy.
Eat your cabbage, Leroy.
Say, Commissioner, this is kind of private, if you don't mind.
Oh, certainly. Come on in the living room.
Jeepers, 7:30. The wife will kill me. What I wanted to say... You remember when you was in the barber shop the other day and I told you might like to meet Clarence McGruder?
Oh, yeah, I was sorry I couldn't wait around that day.
Well, what do you think? Now McGruder wants to meet you.
Well, been hearing about me, has he?
Of course, this is strictly on the QT, so keep it under your hat. But between you and me, I think he wants to look you over. That's why he's coming here tonight.
Here? Tonight? He's coming here? I haven't heard anything.
I know. He didn't want to take any chances. Didn't want it to get around that he's talking to you, see? So I told him I'd be glad to do him a favor and drop by and see if you was going to be home tonight.
Oh, I'll be at home, all right. Gosh, yes. Gee, if I could get McGruder behind me.
You'd be in, because he really knows what's what. He knows what makes this town tick.
You don't have to tell me. Gee, Floyd, I really don't know how to thank you.
Oh, that's all right, Commissioner. Just remember who fixed it up for you, that's all. When you get to be mayor, you know what I mean.
Don't worry, Floyd. The Gildersleeve never forgets. Can't we straighten up here a little bit? Open some windows, Bertie. The place smells of cabbage.
There, that's him.
Leroy, come back here. Let Bertie go. Here, hold it a minute, Bertie.
Yes, sir.
Now, remember what I told you, both of you. This is very important to me. I want you to keep out of the way.
Can't we just peek, Uncle Mort?
No, I want you to keep out of sight.
But I've never even seen him.
Nobody's supposed to know that he's here. Now, run upstairs, both of you, quickly. All right, Bertie.
Is my cap all straight?
Never mind your cap. Open the door. Don't keep him waiting out there.
Mr. Gildersleeve's residence.
Good evening. Mr. Gildersleeve in?
Whom shall I say is calling, please?
Oh, Bertie, that's no way. Show him in.
Yes, tell him it's a friend, if you will. I smell cabbage.
Oh, Mr. McGruder? I'm Gildersleeve. Come in, won't you? Come right in.
Thank you.
Come back here,
Don't be frightened, Mr. McGruder. Just my nephew's puppy.
Oh, not at all. I love dogs. Here, boy. Nice little fellow.
Leroy, what did I tell you?
I couldn't help it. Unky got loose.
No, don't be too hard on the boy, Mr. Gildersleeve. He didn't mean any harm, I'm sure. Is this your nephew?
Yes, this is my nephew, Leroy. Leroy, say how do you do to Mr. McGruder.
Hi.
Leroy.
Fine young lad. I have a boy of my own at home, only he's about 20 years older. And is this young lady?
My niece, Marjorie. What are you hanging back for, my dear? Come down and meet Mr. McGruder.
Good evening.
Well, you're quite a young lady. I bet you have plenty of beaux. How about it, son?
They're all over the place.
Charming. You're a lucky man, Gildersleeve, to have such a fine family.
Yes, I'm pretty lucky at that. Now, kiddies, run along. Mr. McGruder and I have things to discuss.
Bye. I'm glad to have met you.
Goodbye. Oh, Sonny, come here a minute.
Yeah?
Ever see one of these before?
$silver.
Here, heft it.
Gosh, it's heavy. Where'd you get it?
Keep it. It's yours.
What?
Keep it. It's a present.
Yipe, a whole buck.
Leroy, what do you say to Mr. McGruder?
Oh, thanks a lot.
Very nice of him to give it to you. Now, run along.
Come on, kids. Come on, boys.
Shall we step into the parlor, Mr. McGruder?
It's a charming home you have here, Gildersleeve. Charming.
Oh, thank you. Sit down, Mr. McGruder. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, I can't stay. Matter of fact, I just dropped by. I've been hearing a lot about you lately, and I thought I'd sort of like to make your acquaintance.
I suppose you'd like to know where I stand on a few public questions and so forth.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just a little social call.
Well, I'm glad you came over, because I'd like to make my position clear right at the start.
Your position? About what?
I understand you've got a lot of influence in this town, Mr. McGruder.
Well, now, you don't want to believe everything you hear, but such influence as I have, I might be glad to throw behind your campaign if conditions were right.
Well, I want you to understand, if I'm elected mayor here, I'm going to be the mayor.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I'm not going to allow myself to be dictated to by any person or party.
That's the way I like to hear a man talk.
You do?
Certainly. That's the kind of a mayor this town needs.
Well, in that case, I don't see why we shouldn't be able to get together.
No reason at all. Now, as you may know, I have a small interest in a little construction company here in town. We have certain paving contracts with the city.
Mr. McGruder.
Just a minute now, please. These contracts are all settled. They've all been approved. They're all open and above board.
Well, if they're all open and above board, I don't see that we've got anything to worry about.
Well, I haven't. All I want is to be sure that some hothead doesn't get in there who's going to start rocking the boat just to make a show, you know. Now, if you can give me that assurance, I think I can practically guarantee you...
Mr. McGruder, you can count on me 100%.
Oh, well, now, hold on. I don't want you to think I'm rushing you into anything.
Mr. McGruder, I'm a man of quick decisions.
Well, now, you take a little time to think it over. Take a day. Take 2 days. Oh, take a week.
I don't need a week.
Well, you sleep on it anyway, then let me know how you feel, huh? It's nice to make your acquaintance, Gildersleeve. Hope we can get together on this. I'd like to see you in the mayor's office, because I don't mind telling you... I like the cut of your jib.
Oh, thanks. I like the cut of yours.
Gildy, wasn't that Clarence McGruder I just passed coming up the walk?
Oh, was it?
What was he doing here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I think I have a right to know. I'm your campaign manager, aren't I?
Oh, are you? You've resigned so many times, Judge, I can't remember.
Oh. Gildy, can't you take a joke? Come on. What was McGruder doing here?
Curiosity killed the cat, Horace.
What did he want? Come on, tell.
You're worse than Leroy.
Is he going to back you? Is he?
Possibly, if I decide to let him.
If you let him? Gildersleeve, are you crazy? If you get McGruder on your side, you're in.
So they tell me.
Why, you're as good as mayor. This is wonderful.
Well, I'm going to think it over.
What for? What do you want to think for? Now, come in here and sit down. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Judge, I can't. I have a date.
Date?
I have a date with Destiny.
Destiny?
Yeah, and if you'll excuse me, I think I'll call her up. Yeah.
Now, Gildy, listen to me. Be sensible. This is just the point where you need some good sound advice.
That's just what I'm going to get, Judge, but not from you. Good night.
Gildy.
Good night, Horace. Sorry you have to run.
But, Gildy, don't push me.
Nighty-night, Judge.
Oh, good night.
Now. Hello, Central. Give me heaven. La-da-dee-da-dee.
Hello?
Eve?
Throckmorton?
Yeah. I got news for you, Eve. I'll be right over. She's playing the piano with my picture on it. I hope she's got on that dress with a...
Hello, Throckmorton.
Oh, hello, Eve. I heard you playing the piano.
Yes, come in.
Thank you. You know, I'm beginning to like Beethoven.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Of course, I was playing Chopin.
He's good, too. Eve, will you go to church with me tomorrow, Easter?
I'd love to, Throckmorton.
Oh, great. You better get used to walking up and down that old church aisle with me anyway.
Really? Why?
Because you and I will be walking up that aisle as Mr. and Mrs. one of these days.
You seem awfully confident.
I am. I'm going to be elected mayor, Eve. And you know you promised.
Sit down, Throckmorton.
Let's sit on the sofa.
I don't dare when you're feeling so sure of yourself.
I'll be good. Yeah, come on.
All right. Now, why are you so certain you're going to be elected all of a sudden?
I just talked to Clarence McGruder, that's why.
McGruder?
He wants to support me for mayor. And if McGruder supports me, I'm in.
Oh, Throckmorton, how could you do such a thing? How could you even talk to him?
Oh, Eve, there's nothing the matter with McGruder.
Well, that's ridiculous. He's a crooked politician and the whole town knows it.
Well, I don't know it. He struck me as a very pleasant fellow.
Throckmorton, do you expect a crooked politician to have horns and a tail?
He's not crooked.
Oh, don't be naive.
I don't understand you. It was your idea that I should run for mayor in the first place. Now that I'm making a little progress, you don't like it.
It was never my idea for you to win the election dishonestly, Throckmorton.
There's nothing dishonest about it. I haven't agreed to anything. All I told you...
I don't believe I care to discuss it anymore, if you don't mind.
Eve!
I'm terribly disappointed in you, Throckmorton. Will you go now, please?
You can't kick me out of your house.
Please.
I'm leaving in my own free will. By George, young lady, you can push me just so far and no farther. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pardon me. Forgot my hat. Goodbye.
Great Gildersleeve will be with us again in just a few seconds. Today, as America stands poised for the final drive to victory, Uncle Sam expects increased effort from every one of us. Yes, the jobs ahead are going to be even tougher, and that's why wholesome, nourishing energy foods are so vitally important in your diet. Help replace some of the energy you use up every day by eating Parquet margarine, the quality spread for bread that's made by Kraft. Parquet, you know, is one of the very best energy foods you can eat. And equally important, Parquet margarine is a dependable source of vitamin A. Kraft fortifies Parquet so that every pound contains 9,000 units of important vitamin A. Parquet margarine is also so downright good tasting, your family naturally will want to eat all they need of this economical, nourishing energy food. Tomorrow, then, buy Parquet. P-A-R-K-A-Y. Parquet, the margarine that's made by Kraft. get back to the Great Gildersleeve. It's a beautiful Easter morning, and Gildersleeve is resplendent in Easter finery, for the family is about to leave for church. But our friend seems to have something troubling him.
Hey, what do you think? A crocus came up in the front yard right exactly on Easter.
Hey, crocuses have been up for a month.
Maybe it's a tulip. Whatever it is, it wasn't there yesterday. That's Easter for you.
It has nothing to do with Leroy.
What's the matter, Unc?
Look at the mud on your shoes. Confound it, 5 minutes ago you looked like a gentleman.
Oh, my gracious, he's tracked it all over the road.
Yeah, take off those shoes, young man, and go out on the back porch and clean them.
Oh, gosh, you don't have to get sore. What's the matter? You sick?
Shoes, Leroy, now.
Okay.
When you get them clean, sit with your hands folded till it's time to go.
Oh, my goodness, I hate to let anybody in here with that mud all over. Oh, good morning, Miss Ransom.
Good morning, Bertie. Happy Easter to you.
The same to you.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter, Leela.
Happy Easter. Yeah.
Leroy, go out and clean your shoes.
I'm going. Throckmorton, I must say you don't sound very joyous today. Easter's a time for rejoicing, you know.
What do you think I should do, skip around like a billy goat?
Throckmorton, aren't you feeling well?
I feel fine. Why does everybody keep asking me that?
Well, I don't want to bother you. I just came over to ask you a question.
What?
Do you think this hat is too silly for me to wear to church?
I don't know anything about things like that, Leela. The hat doesn't look any sillier than... it's all right, I guess.
Oh, dear, now I'm not sure. What do you think, Marjorie?
Well, I think it's lovely.
Oh, I'm so glad. I wouldn't want anybody to think I was being too frivolous on Easter. Well, I better get my hat on. We'll have to be starting in a minute. Throckmorton, would you mind if I walked to church with you?
Why, no. I thought you'd be going with, what's his name?
Arthur?
Yes.
Oh, but Arthur and I have had a misunderstanding. I thought I told you.
Well, yes, you did, but I didn't know it was going to be permanent.
Oh, it's not. But I would like to show him I'm not dependent on him for an escort on Easter Sunday. Do you mind?
Why should I mind? As a matter of fact, Eve and I,
Oh, have you had a misunderstanding, too, you poor darling?
Well, I suppose you'd call it that.
Oh, no wonder you don't feel so Eastery. Well, we'll just show them, won't we?
I don't know. What can we show them?
But they're not the only pebbles on the beach, that's what.
All right, we'll show them.
Throckmorton, it's quite a coincidence that we're both having misunderstandings at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah, quite a coincidence.
Well, we might as well make the best of it. We might as well stick together, don't you think so?
Huh? What do you mean by that, Leela?
Oh, nothing in particular.
No, see here, Leela. Who the dick... Excuse me. Eve!
Good morning, Throckmorton.
Well, if that isn't a school teacher for you.
Had you forgotten you asked me to go to church with you?
Well, no, but I don't know what gave me the idea you weren't coming.
Well, would you rather I didn't?
Oh, no.
Well, I've decided I wasn't quite fair to you yesterday.
You have? Well, Eve, I'm sorry I lost my temper.
Aren't you going to ask me in, Throckmorton?
Oh, yes. Come in. Come in and join the party.
Thank you. I thought for a moment... Oh. Good morning, Mrs. Ransom.
Good morning, Miss Goodwin.
Oh, well, we'll be quite a delegation going to church, won't we?
Are we all going?
Oh, yes. Leela and Dr. Hargrave.
Dr. Hargrave had to go and see a patient.
Yes, a patient. So Leela...
So when Throckmorton asked me to go to church with him, I was glad to have an escort, naturally.
Naturally. Leela, it was your idea.
Throckmorton, what's the trouble? Don't you think you're a big enough man to squire two ladies in the Easter parade?
Who isn't big enough? We better get started, too. Marjorie, Leroy.
I'll be right down, Uncle Mort. Are we going now, Unc?
Yes, my boy. And the shoes look fine. So try to walk carefully and keep them that way.
Okay.
Here's a quarter to put in the collection plate, my boy.
Thanks.
Oh, here's another quarter. Put that in, too.
Thanks.
But be very sure that I hear two clinks. Come on, everybody. Well, I guess we're on time, all right. People still arriving. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Parker. Same to you.
Oh, I love to see you raise your hat, Throckmorton.
He does it beautifully.
Oh, excuse me a second. I want to go over and speak to old Mrs. Carey.
All right. Eve, about Leela. It wasn't my idea to take her to church, you know. She's having a little trouble with Dr. what's his name?
I understood that perfectly, Throckmorton.
You did? You see through the darndest things. Gosh,
Don't worry about it.
Oh, isn't old Mrs. Carrington a darling? She says my hat is perfect for Easter. I was still worrying.
Why worry, Leela, what are you poking me for?
There goes Arthur. He's pretending he doesn't see me, but he does.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Leela, can't you get your mind off Arthur? We're going to church. Let's go in.
I see before me today, my friends, as so often on Easter Sunday, many faces which do not appear here very frequently throughout the year. So perhaps I may be forgiven if I take for my text today a thought which is not one I would ordinarily choose for an Easter sermon, but one which seems particularly appropriate in these times.
Sit still, Leroy.
I take my text from the second epistle of St. Peter, the 2nd chapter, 19th verse. While they promise them liberty, they are themselves the servants of corruption.
Throckmorton.
Forgot where I was.
There is a thought in this text for all of us, my friends, but especially for those in high places. Who are they today, these servants of corruption? Who are they? I think we all know the answer. And I think we all know, too, that every servant of corruption will meet with a reckoning on Judgment Day.
Judgment Day?
On that final day, at the gates of eternity, there will be a reckoning. To promise one thing, my friend, and to mean another, to be a servant of
gates of eternity. The reckoning. Judgment Day. Say, this is quite a place. Quite a place. Pardon me, are you the,
Just a minute, please. I got to fill out this report.
Are you in charge here?
Well, I'm in charge of the gate. Something you wanted?
Say, don't I know you? Haven't I met you somewhere before?
Not that I recall, and I have a pretty good memory.
Uncanny. Well, I don't know if you're the one.
You wanted to get in, I suppose. They all do. If you're applying for admission, Mr. Gildersleeve, we have quite a list.
Who told you my name?
That's part of my job.
Uncanny.
We have quite a list of people waiting for admission, but if you'd care to leave your name...
Oh, I'm not ready to apply just yet. I just thought I'd kind of like to see how I stood and, find out if I'm eligible. That is, if it's not too much trouble.
Oh, not at all. We have the records here. Just get my glasses on. Now, let me see. Gildersleeve, Throckmorton P.
That's it. What does it say?
Please, I'll read it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What does it say?
Let's see. 1923, 24, a few minor peccadillos. Here, 1942, on your income tax return for that...
I squared that later.
Oh, yes, I see another entry here. But how about this one?
What's that?
April 8th, 1944. That's yesterday.
Oh.
That wouldn't be what you came to see me about, would it?
I don't know what you mean.
I find the name McGruder here, Clarence McGruder. Does that mean anything?
Oh, about that, I'll tell you. That's okay. It's all open and above board.
Is it? There seems to be something about certain city contracts.
Those are okay. I understand they've all been approved.
You're satisfied to let them stand?
Well, it's not my responsibility. It's no business of mine. If they've been approved, they've been approved.
I'm sorry to hear you say that, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Why?
You know why. Who approves contracts in Summerfield?
The controller's office.
And who is the controller?
H. Prentice McGruder.
Any relation to Clarence?
his brother.
Good day, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't close the book. Give me a chance. I didn't promise McGruder anything. You stay there. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
And so I say unto you, let us so live our lives, that on that final day of judgment we may face not only the reckoning, but ourselves.
By George, I will.
Throckmorton. Hush.
Huh? Oh, sorry. By George, nothing makes you feel as good as going to church. I ought to do it more often.
Oh, Dr. Needham is such a fine-looking man.
I thought his sermon was excellent, didn't you, Throckmorton?
Yes, indeed. Makes you stop and think.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Peavy, you here? I mean,
Yes?
Nothing, Peavy. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Mr. Gildersleeve. Oh, excuse me, your wife. Oh, there.
Uncanny. Well, girls, let's start along, shall we? Bertie's got a fine big dinner waiting.
Commissioner, Mr. Gildersleeve.
That barber person is calling to you, Throckmorton.
Oh, ladies, excuse me a moment, will you?
Hi, Commissioner.
Yes, Floyd, what is it?
His Nibs is looking for you, McGruder. He's around here somewhere.
Floyd, you tell your friend McGruder. You tell him for me.
Yeah?
Well, you just tell him, that's all.
Tell him why? Oh, here he is. Here's your man, Mr. McGruder. I found him for you.
Listen, I'm not McGruder's man or anybody else's. From now on, I'm beholden to nobody.
No. Take it easy, my friend.
Don't call me your friend.
Not so loud.
I'll talk as loud as I like. I'll talk a lot louder before I'm through.
Now, Commissioner, I think that's going a little far.
You keep out of this. Now listen, Gildersleeve. When election day comes around, you know where you're going to be?
Yeah, I'm going fishing with Wendell Wilkie. Now get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we who are associated with the Worldwide Kraft Organization have come to look to its founder, James L. Kraft, for inspiration and friendly counsel. Today, as we pause to renew our faith, we ask you to join us in hearing his Easter message. Mr. Kraft.
Thank you, Mr. Peary, and warmest greetings to all of you who pause with me for these few brief moments to give solemn recognition to the Easter season. It seems most fitting in the midst of the bitterness and sorrow of total war that this Easter season be rededicated to eternal hope for man in a period of darkness, to the reaffirmation of faith in the face of a chaotic world. For the Easter season in the springtime of the year carries an ever-dying, ever-new message of the resurrection 19 centuries ago. Thus, in the quiet places of man's hearts today, there is room for joy and hope in the faith we live by. We are looking back to the quietness of that dawn of Easter Sunday, 1900 years ago, when the stone was rolled from the sepulchre and the voice of the angel came saying, "He is not here, for he is risen." In the message of the Easter tide has a special meaning for all of us today as we consecrate our lives, our purposes, and our hopes to a cause of liberty and justice for all. A cause well worth dying for, a cause surely worth living for. Let us remember that during this Easter season in many countries, spiritual faith alone is keeping alive the hopes of millions of oppressed and destitute peoples. Our posts of duty are many and varied as we look forward to the tasks which lie ahead. Millions of our young men have left their beloved homeland to fight for all that they and we hold dear. Many more, dedicated in high faith, will follow them. Standing shoulder to shoulder with them are the millions here at home, millions who now, in this sacred season, are dedicating themselves anew to the great unfinished task which lies ahead, with faith in ultimate victory over the powers of oppression. Let all of us stand united with courage born of this our faith, that we may someday say, as did the disciple of old, "I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith."
Thank you, Mr. Kraft. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
The Easter Show with the message from James L. Kraft, president of the Kraft Cheese Company. April 9th, 1944, the Great Gildersleeve. We will wrap up our Easter special with a special production from the CBS Radio Workshop about the Son of Man. During COVID times, when our local churches here couldn't have their regular sunrise service, we aired this broadcast on our local radio station. It's an episode of the CBS Radio Workshop. Raymond Burr, Herbert Marshall, Robert Young, Vincent Price, and Victor Jory. A passion play. Music from Bach. The Son of Man.
From Hollywood, the CBS Radio Workshop, dedicated to man's imagination, the theater of the mind. The CBS Radio Workshop presents The Son of Man, a passion play.
The words of the Passion and Resurrection are taken from the four Gospels in the King James Version of the Bible. The music is the music of Bach. There are four speaking voices. The words of St. Mark are read by Herbert Marshall, those of St. Matthew by Robert Young, St. Luke by Victor Jory, and St. John by Vincent Price. These, with the music, make up the play. That is to say, the music has an actor's part, for Johann Sebastian Bach was himself a witness, not to the event, but to the meaning of the event. Of the four speakers, Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John, we know little beyond the words they wrote in their Gospels. These words, however, have much to say of their characters as men and of the differences between them. Mark speaks with the simplicity of an old man remembering what he himself had seen, the voice of one who had taken part in great actions. The Gospel according to Mark.
The beginning of the Gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. As it is written in the prophets, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, Prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his paths straight. And John did baptize in the wilderness, and preached, saying, There cometh one mightier than I after me, the latchet of whose shoes I am not worthy to stoop down and unloose.
Matthew speaks with the force and authority of one who respects the past, one who has labored and lived among the people, listening long to their stories and putting the great narrative together with love and humility and passion. The Gospel according to Matthew.
The book of the generation of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. So all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations. And from David until the carrying away into Babylon are 14 generations. and from the carrying away into Babylon unto Christ are 14 generations.
Luke's voice is the worldly but profoundly believing voice of a man who had journeyed much in the great cities of the Roman world. He was a cosmopolitan, an urbane and sensitive observer, to whom the narrative was true not only for the province of Judea, but for the Roman Empire and for the world. The Gospel according to Luke.
Forasmuch as many have taken in hand to set forth a declaration of those things which are most surely believed among us, it seemed good to me also, having had perfect understanding of all things from the very first, to write unto thee, in order that thou mightest know the certainty of those things wherein thou hast been instructed.
John testifies not by the witness of his eyes, but of his soul. John is the mystic, the penetrator, to whom the past exists in the present, and the present exists in eternity, and whatever was, still is, and always will be. The Gospel according to John.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, full of grace and truth. No man hath seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him.
The Son of Man, the passion and resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ.
When the morning was come, all the chief priests and elders of the people took counsel against Jesus to put him to death. And when they had bound him, they led him away and delivered him to Pontius Pilate, the governor. Then Judas, which had betrayed him, when he saw that he was condemned, repented himself, and brought again the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders, saying, I have sinned in that I have betrayed innocent blood. And they said, What is that to us? See thou to that. And he cast down the pieces of silver in the temple and departed, and went and hanged himself.
Then lead they Jesus from Caiaphas unto the hall of judgment, and it was early, and they themselves went not into the hall of judgment. Pilate therefore went out unto them, and saith, What accusation bring ye against this man?
And they began to accuse him, saying, We found this fellow perverting the nation, and forbidding to give tribute to Caesar, saying that he himself is Christ, a king.
Then said Pilate unto them, Take ye him, and judge him according to your law. They said unto him, It is not lawful for us to put any man to death. Pilate therefore said unto him, Art thou a king then? Jesus answered, Thou sayest that I am a king. To this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Pilate saith unto him, What is truth?
Then said Pilate to the chief priests and to the people, I find no fault in this man.
And the chief priests accused him of many things, but Jesus yet answered nothing, so that Pilate marveled.
Now at that feast the governor was wont to release unto the people a prisoner whom they would. And they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Therefore when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, Whom will ye that I release unto you, Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ?
So they cried out all at once, saying, Away with this man, and release unto us Barabbas.
Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Jesus, which is called Christ?
And they cried out again, Crucify him. Then Pilate said unto them, Why, what evil hath he done? And they cried out the more exceedingly, Crucify him.
When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it.
And he released Barabbas, that for sedition and murder was cast into prison, whom they had desired, but delivered Jesus to their will.
And the soldiers led him away into the hall called Praetorium. And they called together the whole band, and they clothed him with purple, and plaited a crown of thorns, and put it about his head, and began to salute him, Hail, King of the Jews! And they smote him on the head with a reed, and did spit upon him, and bowing their knees worshipped him.
And after they had mocked him, they took the robe off from him, and put his own raiment on him, and led him away to crucify him. And as they came out, they found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name. Him they compelled to bear his cross.
And there followed him a great company of people and of women, which alas bewailed and lamented him. But Jesus, turning unto them, said, Daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children.
And when they were come unto a place called Golgotha, that is to say, a place of a skull,
into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha.
They gave him to drink wine mingled with myrrh.
They gave him vinegar to drink, mingled with gall. And when he had tasted thereof, he would not drink.
And when they were come to the place which is called the skull, there they crucified him.
It was the third hour, and they crucified him.
And they crucified him, and parted his garments, casting lots. And sitting down, they watched him there.
Then said Jesus, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
And with him they crucified 2 thieves, the one on his right hand, and the other on his left.
And they that passed by reviled him, wagging their heads and saying, Thou that destroyest the temple and buildest it in 3 days, save thyself. If thou be the Son of God, come down from the cross.
Likewise also the chief priests mocking said among themselves with the scribes, He saved others, himself he cannot save.
The thieves also which were crucified with him cast the same in his teeth.
And it was about the 6th hour, and there was a darkness over all the earth until the 9th hour, and the sun was darkened.
And about the 9th hour Jesus cried with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. That is, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?
And some of them that stood by, when they heard it, said, Behold, he called Elias.
And straightway one of them ran and took a sponge, and filled it with vinegar, and put it on a reed, and gave him to drink. The rest said, Let be. Let us see whether Elias will come to save him.
And Jesus cried with a loud voice, and gave up the ghost.
And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent, and the graves were opened.
And when the centurion saw that he so cried out and gave up the ghost, he said, Truly this man was the Son of God.
And all the people that came together to that sight, beholding the things which were done, smote their breasts. And all his acquaintance and the women that followed him from Galilee stood afar off, beholding these things.
When the even was come, there came a rich man of Arimathea named Joseph,
which also waited for the kingdom of God.
This man went to Pilate and begged the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded the body to be delivered.
And Joseph bought fine linen, and took him down, and wrapped him in the linen, and laid him in a sepulchre which was hewn out of a rock.
And he rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre, and departed.
And the women also which came with him from Galilee followed after, and beheld the sepulchre, and how his body was laid.
And there was Mary Magdalene, and the other Mary, sitting over against the sepulchre.
And they returned and prepared spices and ointments, and rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment.
Now the next day, the chief priests and Pharisees came together unto Pilate, saying, Sir, we remember that deceiver said, while he was yet alive, After 3 days I will rise again. Command, therefore, that the sepulchre be made sure until the 3rd day, lest his disciples come by night and steal him away, and say unto the people, He is risen from the dead. So the last error shall be worse than the first. Pilate said unto them, Ye have a watch. Go your way, make it as sure as ye can. So they went and made the sepulchre sure, sealing the stone, and setting a watch.
And when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Salome had bought sweet spices, that they might come and anoint him. And very early in the morning, the 1st day of the week, they came unto the sepulchre.
Very early in the morning.
When it was yet dark.
And they found the stone rolled away from the sepulchre.
And entering into the sepulchre, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, clothed in a long white garment, and they were affrighted. And he saith unto them, Be not affrighted. Ye seek Jesus of Nazareth, which was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. Behold the place where they laid him.
He is not here, for he is risen, even as he said.
He is not here, but is risen. Remember how he spake unto you when he was yet in Galilee, saying, The Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men, and be crucified, and the 3rd day rise again. And they remembered his words. And they returned from the sepulchre and told all these things unto the 11 and to all the rest. And these words seemed to the disciples as idle tales, and they believed them not. Then arose Peter, and ran unto the sepulchre, and stooping down, he beheld the linen cloths laid by themselves.
Then cometh Simon Peter following him, and went into the sepulchre, and seeth the linen cloths lie, and the napkin that was upon his head, not lying with the linen cloths, but wrapped together in a place by itself. Then went in also that other disciple, which came first to the sepulchre, and he saw and believed.
Now when Jesus was risen, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene.
Mary stood without at the sepulchre, weeping. And as she wept, she stooped down and looked into the sepulchre, and seeth two angels in white, sitting, the one at the head, and the other at the feet, where the body of Jesus had lain. And they say unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? She saith unto them, Because they have taken away my Lord, and I know not where they have laid him. And when she had thus said, she turned herself back, and saw Jesus standing, and knew not that it was Jesus. Jesus saith unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? Whom seekest thou? She, supposing him to be the gardener, saith unto him, Sir, if thou hast borne him hence, tell me where thou hast laid him, and I will take him away. Jesus saith unto her, Mary. She turned herself, and saith unto him, Rabboni, which is to say, Master. Jesus saith unto her, Touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren and say unto them, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, and to my God and your God.
You have just heard the CBS Radio Workshop's production of The Son of Man, the story of the passion and resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. All of the words were taken from the four Gospels of the New Testament and were arranged for this broadcast by Archibald MacLeish. The words of St. Mark were spoken by Herbert Marshall, those of St. Matthew by Robert Young, St. Luke by Victor Jory, and St. John by Vincent Price. Introductory words were spoken by Raymond Burr. The music was extracted from the B minor Mass and the Passion, according to St. Matthew, by Johann Sebastian Bach. The Son of Man was produced and directed in Hollywood by William N. Robeson.
An amazing production. 68 years ago, April 21st, 1957, the CBS Radio Workshop production, Son of Man. And that is our Easter special. From our house to yours, Happy Easter.